Good evening, and welcome to Dice at Dusk. Quick content warning before we begin. This is a horror stream, and it does deal with mature themes. So, please consider this your trigger warning for gore, for horror, and generally the worst that humanity has to offer at times. Welcome, again, to Dice at Dusk.
Right, and with that, guys, let's pop right into the game, into the middle of the game. So, last session, you guys whittled. You guys put as much information as you could together from the various tomes, books, and Matthias's recollections. Upon which you decided to travel to Miskatonic University to try and uncover what Draven left for you there. As you walk through the woods, making your way along, trying to avoid any entanglements, Kilkax and Paine were waylaid by a song in the woods. The melody imitated one of which Paine was intimately familiar, upon which you were set upon by I gotta remember the name. I believe it's a grave caller.
A grave caller?
A grave caller. Yes.
Yeah, I don't think I knew the name of things. I just knew the story about them.
You knew the story of the song. I don't think you really knew what you were dealing with, but we can check on that in a minute. Yeah, a gallows speaker. Sorry, it was a gallows speaker. The creature managed to knock you both to the ground before Dagra and Naalu could arrive and come to your aid. Dagra managed to hold it at bay long enough for Naalu to raise you both, and you managed to, after you got to your feet, you worked together swiftly in order to defeat the creature, with Dagra striking the final blow. And
the sword lit up.
The sword did light up.
The eyes of the wolf.
Yeah, which is where we're going to pick today up. Would everybody except for Cal please leave the table?
Can I ask a really quick question while it's on the
Sure.
I was trying to remember the word you used to describe the pen he was writing with.
Fountain pen.
So it was...
Made out of metal?
Yeah, it would be made out of metal.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Player plans.
Tell the ladies. Tell the ladies what you thought.
Oh, I should.
Oh boy. Just in the other room. Get ye in the laundry room. All right. So, the blade of Wagner guitar lights up. For an instant, the light is so blinding it makes you squint as you look, and you can hardly look at the blade. Slowly, it coalesces down the blade, following the fuller, before arching about maybe 6 inches before the hilt, and curving like so towards the hilt, and forming into letters. You recognize the script as from on the blade, as from Darkon, and it says, "I am the wolf's bite." The light continues down through the hilt before reaching the wolf's eyes. And at that moment, the wolf on the pommel, or one of the two wolves on the pommel, opens its mouth.
One of them.
Yes. And a blue gem begins to form. At first, it's nothing more than a misty sphere, but slowly it coalesces and begins to take shape in a faceted sapphire. As you watch, it presses and twists and morphs it until a gem is sitting in the mouth of the wolf on the pommel. The other's mouth across from it remains closed, however.
Okay. Is there any other side effects that I'm feeling while holding the sword?
Not yet.
And this gem that is now in the mouth of the one of the wolves on the hill. Can I put my finger on it?
You can.
It's solid.
It's definitely solid.
Okay.
Though, when you put your finger to it, it's for a moment it's cold, and then as you're looking at, actually, give me a perception roll.
Perception is 5, so 16, 15.
Inside, you can swear you see a swirling, almost like the cloak of the creature you just killed.
It seems that the undead soul or creature that like to kill is not possessed inside this gemstone.
Give me an Arcana check.
19 plus Arcana minus 1, so 18. Actually, this would be 17 because I have less stress.
Right. So, while you are not a mage, you flash for a moment to the laboratory. You feel the restraints upon your wrist once more. And across from you, you look and you see a table with various creatures in different types of confinement. One of them is a pale woman who is completely translucent. This gem does not feel like that. It feels similar to an essence, but perhaps not the soul, and perhaps not the creature you thought contained within.
Okay. The other wolf,
No?
no, it's completely closed.
It's still completely closed. Do you want to give me another perception check to check the sword out? Or you know what, I'll run it off your previous one.
Okay.
So right now, the other wolf is closed, but you can see that the jaw is not as solid as you first thought, and while you don't see a hinge or anything for the jaw, you see that the mouth itself seems to be of two separate pieces, and that there seems to be a part in the hilt that almost looks like it's been filled with iron at the moment. Like the backside of the pommel. So you've got the two wolf heads like this.
Yeah.
And then in the back between, there seems to be a slot that somebody's filled with slag iron.
Okay. Okay. What would I touch? Can I touch the slag iron?
Sure.
And what is it? Any whispers or any flashbacks?
Not really.
No.
Not really. It just seems to be a regular piece of iron in a sword hilt.
Prick my finger.
Sure.
And use it and put a few droplets of blood on that slag iron and on the mouth of the wolf that has the gem in it.
Okay.
See if there's any
Effect? I'm gonna say no effect.
no effect.
No effect.
I clean the weapon.
All right.
I clean it from the felt over the blade.
Okay. That's. Can I call the others back now?
Yes.
Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to do before I call them in? Okay.
Nice.
Seems like plugging. There is game read we have.
I feel like the only thing I'm plotting is possibly having a piece of cake.
Go right ahead. That's why I brought it.
Stuff myself.
I'll spend it one time, so what up?
I want to explain the part.
But I prefer Coke, I think. I think that's more, but I don't have Coke. Oh, well, you know, I have to bring soda because I'll make sure there's soda.
You as awesome host.
Do you prefer Coke or Pepsi?
I do
You
actually.
do.
I was raised on. I'm a Coke baby.
Yeah, John's Coke water, obviously. I'm a Coke or Pepsi.
Oh,
John
hey.
prefers Coke.
I covered that so you couldn't get at it. Are you kidding me? I should know that you're. I should know you are a sneaky
She's
one.
nosy.
Yeah, I'm just gonna very quickly down this. I'm gonna get off screen so people can't see how ugly I eat.
Why don't you just sit with me?
You silly papa.
You play game with me.
You're starved. You've never been fed in your life.
Yeah,
You think so? Appreciate that.
Yeah.
You're gonna misbehave like this? After I treated you? Like your fish
Yeah,
was?
it's you.
Oh, that's a happy
100%,
puppy.
And they go together on a regular basis.
Sorry guys, I just need a calculator for this.
Give me Pisces? Yeah. What is your I like that. Fits?
I think so.
Yeah, totally.
Where are you? Capricorn. Whoa, it was bread. Also, get out of my house.
What?
It's just like astrology memes.
Mm.
What's
I
What are you?
am a Capricorn actually.
Are you?
Oh, you're
Yeah.
the same.
I'm a Capricorn.
Now, what are you again?
Leo.
A Leo.
Capricorn is
You're one of them. All right.
That's funny.
I'm a January baby actually. I'm also technically, I was born in the year of the dragon, in China, in the Chinese zodiac, since my birthday falls before January 20th.
Oh, you're a Cuspy? Is that what you're saying?
Not quite.
No? Oh, so you're talking Chinese?
Well, what day is your birthday?
January 4th.
We're actually birthday buddies.
Ah, respect! You get all the awesome loot now.
No!
Yeah, yeah.
I'm a tiger. So.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna try and hide my favoritism.
Yeah.
You're a tiger?
We're
Is
not
that-
quite customs, but because of the lunar year is like the January 20th, I think.
Ah, yeah.
So we actually belong to the year previous rather than the
Oh.
calendar year.
Yeah, since, the Chinese zodiac begins 20 days after
Chinese
the
New
Julian
Year.
calendar.
Cool.
But with that aside, so you, as Dagra finishes off the creature, he begins to inspect his sword. What do the rest of you want to do with this area that you found?
I am going to cast a healing spell on myself because I assume that I'm so bad we have to go back up.
We all leveled up, though, so that usually
Yeah.
starts us off at fresh each.
Yeah, so you're, so level up with me brings you right back up.
Okay.
You felt a boost.
Ooh.
Okay, well thematically, that was my boost, my level up moment.
Okay.
I cast my last spell of level 3 to heal myself.
Okay.
I pull up Juno and I'm just like patting her.
Wait, did we say that we don't have full HP yet?
You do have full
You
HP.
do?
You're
Oh,
full.
Yeah.
You're up full. Except for the whoever failed that save and was down 4 hit points from their maximum.
Yeah.
So you just
Still
stay
down
that 4.
max
Yeah,
hit points, but-
yeah. So stay down that 4 max. But other than that, yes, you did. You returned to your temporary max hit points.
Like a Superman, you just leveled up.
Was that the Paper Mario RPG or the one Square Enix did?
That was a pretty good one.
I've never played.
The Paper Mario.
I actually just replayed the FF7 remake though. I love that game.
Oh, it's up here.
Thanks.
So everyone is just regrouping.
Essentially, yes. You can kind of look over the area if you like.
Yeah.
So I pull out Juno and give her a pat, and the thing at the far end of the glade,
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna walk towards that.
Okay. Juno kind of, as she comes forward, you notice that the areas on her crystalline body that before perhaps a little bit cloudy, there's now a clearer definition to her chest and to her patches. And when she comes through, perhaps she's always been kind of a shiny girl, but now she's got this almost iridescent blue lining her form now. She looks up at you and kind of gives you a butt wag. Her tail's just going both ways. Little nose boop to...
Well, you look good.
All right. So you want to go to that cairn on the far side, yes?
Yeah.
All right, hang on. So,
Where were you two? You showed up just in the nick of time. In case you ever experience that, if you hear a song singing, it's called the Wilder Song Wood. Do not go towards it. Try and sing along. Make up the words if you have to, but do not stay silent or you'll be drawn into it.
Oh, that's good knowledge. It's good to know. I'm glad we stopped you two. I'm glad we found you two and tracked you two. Once we noticed that you weren't following us, we could hear you giggling off in the woods. So
That was nice singing.
all right. So as you guys come up to the area there, you notice that it's not really a tomb, but there's actually a top there. It's kind of hard to get the trees out of the way because of the way I built the damn thing. But this seems to be a very, very old site, and it's perhaps not in congruity with much of what you've seen in Fortune and Anti-Skara.
Does it look like my home place?
Not very, no. But atop that rock, with branches twining through the wrought iron poles that made up its sides, you see a guillotine.
Oh boy.
And the blade it's been out of service for many, many years. Give me perception checks, please.
15.
15?
16.
10?
6.
So anybody who rolled more than a 15, okay. Yeah, like I said, so it was basically you two. You notice that the blade of the guillotine, the rust on it follows a very, very particular pattern. In the center, there's a wide smear of rust with speckles of it all about the blade. And that the chains on the side where once ropes would have been looped through the pulleys to bring this thing up and allow it to descend. While the ropes have rotted away, the chains simply lay there. And the ground beneath, no vegetation seems to grow, as if the ground there has been drenched with a large amount of salt.
I shake my head and I say, a somber song has played here. Do I get any sense of anything magical about it? Can I check?
Do you have a magical sense? I can't remember with your character.
So...
The camera just froze and Jaymi's eating. I actually think what's happening is mine is freezing on my end because it's communicating with the network. So every so often I get a neat little freeze frame. Holy shit! It actually froze on.
I would think that I could just do like a normal Arcana spellcasting type check.
You could, yes.
As a caster.
Sure, you can. I'll allow it.
Like,
Yeah.
can I sense if this is like
You
purely
can-
natural, or if there might have been some enchantments here?
I'm going to say that with an Arcana check, you could try and identify if there are conditions that would allow magic to be, but you, without the spell Detect Magic, you can't tell if such a thing has occurred.
Okay.
You can see if the conditions are there, but you can't see if the conditions have actually arisen.
Okay, well, let's see if I can
Sorry,
even
what
think
were you
that
about to
hard
say,
about
Tom?
magic in the first place, because maybe I can't, because I just went through something
Alright.
traumatic. Yeah.
Can I use?
That one.
As you're looking at the remains of the guillotine, you catch sight of a pair of looped manacles where the body might have been laid, and that kind of sobers you for a moment, and you lose your focus.
I actually run away, like I trip, running away from it, because now I have that fear of restraints.
Okay. Sorry.
Oh shit!
No.
Then I back
Can I
away.
use my
Truly somber song.
what you call
Destroy it, friends.
it? The non-D senses, or I could use detect creatures within 30 feet by sense of smell. If there has been any other sense or other creatures in the area.
You smell a large amount of old blood, but it doesn't smell as you would typically associate with blood. There seems to be too much salt in it.
Like when I say like it's salt, like sea salt.
Roll a perception check. Or actually, what would you typically use to account for beasts?
I could use survival as my thing, or Arcana.
Your call.
But yeah, but for this particular hunter, we could use survival instead of Arcana.
Yeah. So yeah, you use either or.
21 minus 20.
While you've never smelled anything quite like this, you have come in contact with the ocean, and the dried blood you can smell kind of smells like ocean water that's been kept in a bad tide pool for too long.
We rolled that into it. I told my comrades. As I place my hand over the dried blood, this has remnants of the sea.
It was not meant to be this way. You hear the voice from behind you as you're looking at the guillotine. What do you guys want to do?
Who goes there?
Well, I'm already cowering behind this tree over here, so...
So I hear the voice.
You do?
I'll whip around and look for whoever voiced it.
I'm going to flatten myself to a tree and try not to be seen.
Okay, so
I spin around with my hand in my head.
okay, and sorry, you were just gonna yell
yeah,
at
I
who
just
you.
yell. I'm like, who's that?
You turn around.
Yep.
And you see a very young woman. She can't be more than 13, maybe 14. She's dressed in a very faded out, very drab clothing, blacks and browns, a tunic and a long skirt. Her hair is thinning. It was probably once a very mousy brown, I'm going to say. But it's her eyes and her mouth that catch your attention immediately. Everybody roll me a perception check, please.
I'm going to use my actual dice thing. Oh, yes. Is there perception?
Mm-hmm.
19.
19. Okay.
21.
21. Okay.
24.
24. Holy crap.
I would have had a 24 if I didn't have all this fucking stress.
15. Okay. So you all actually pass it? So there are three things that readily become apparent here. Number one, this girl's eyes bulge slightly from her face, giving her kind of a sleepy, half-lidded look. She blinks at you slowly. Her mouth is just a little too wide and pulled at the corners, drawn back almost in a fish-like look. And finally, there's a set of slits along both sides of her neck that kind of pulsate, as if in agitation. And as you're looking at her, a fourth fact hits you. That you can see through her and see the tombstone beyond.
She's a mermaid.
She said it wasn't always this way.
It was not meant to be this way.
It was not meant to be this way.
And then
I'm still hiding.
Okay.
How was it meant to be?
We were meant to come here. We were meant to be safe. She kind of glides around you and up to the guillotine and puts one hand on it. They came for us. But why can they never? And she kind of trails off as she looks at the guillotine.
I'm just fucking terrified. My eyes are wide. I'm now crouching and maybe whimpering a little bit.
Okay.
I'm like,
All right.
Who is they? Who killed you and your people?
Constabulary of Fortune.
Familiar?
Yes. Fortune was the city you were in.
Oh, okay, so that would be the people
The
that...
guardsman, yes.
When was this? How long ago was this?
17. Okay. We do not... Many years. Less than 10, more than 5.
can I see the tombstone somewhere yet?
Yes, you can.
Can I make up the dates on it?
If you can go over, yes.
I'm gonna she's distracted with her, I'm gonna creep out and see if I can look at it, clear it off.
Alima Marsh. Shit, I haven't decided if we're going by the Baravonian calendar or not.
Flip a coin. 50-50.
Hang on. We have means for this.
Mm-hmm.
All right. 1809 to 1809 to 1824.
Shit, she was young.
And so, because I know in this town you haven't met anyone that can see they've been here for longer than a couple months, right? Everyone's memory seems to lapse, but obviously this place has been here for much longer.
They all seem like they've been here for their lives, but no one's memory is good about it.
Right.
I'm gonna read her name out loud and see if
To be
that does
fair, I
something.
believe that everybody was good for the short term, but it seemed like a long, just point of order as a DM to remind you guys,
Yeah.
it seems like when you ask questions about the town's history or longer in the past, that there was less recollection. So, yes.
Alima Marsh.
Yes, that was my name. She kind of goes over. Thank you for the others.
How can we
Sure.
help you?
She looks at her grave a moment. We brought it here. And she drifts over to the tombstone. She passes within about a hand's breadth of you, Paine. She doesn't seem to really notice that you're there. I was the one who was supposed to hold it. Our memories. Our salt. They brought us here, far from the ocean, far from home,
where's home?
Innsmouth.
Sama?
It's a map.
Innsmouth. I'm trying to do a Midwestern accent. It's not working very well. Innsmouth.
What was it that you were holding? What did they ask you to hold?
It's in my grave. Take it to the ocean. Give us back to the sea. And then she just kind of fades. Please. And then she's gone.
So who fancies picking up the bird?
It's not like I haven't done that before.
The two voices
Kilkax,
saying
what
it.
are you talking about?
I've lived a
I'm
life.
looking at shocked.
Sometimes people take too granted what is rightfully yours. So then I just start digging, get on my hands and knees, do the.
Give me a survival check.
I'm ready. Almost. Skills. Survival.
Paine looks shocked and starts pacing away. She's wandering around looking into the trees as if she's gonna find other clues.
12.
I'm gonna say that since you're doing it with your hands, you're gonna take 4 points damage.
It's rocky.
It's definitely rocky. It's your hands get all blistered up and cut up by the gravel. But after say about 20 minutes of this, you finally hit your nails hit solid wood, and a few seconds later, you've revealed the top of a pine wood box.
Ooh.
It looks like it's been very, very hastily put together.
So 1824, does that look really fresh?
24.
Like you said.
I'd say that it looks about. I'd say about 10 years. 10 years old. The graves have grown over, and while these trees twining through the gallows are kind of like a hard scrabble willow, it would look to be about a 10-year-old site.
Okay. Yeah. Once I get to the wood part,
Mm-hmm.
can I take the end of one of my daggers and like?
Try and pry it.
Yeah.
Sorry, Dagra, Naalu, are you guys doing anything while Kilkax is going through this?
It's roll for me?
Maybe I'm
Lord High might
Does the
have
city
crowbar.
that she mentioned like, make sense?
Fortune or Innsmouth?
Isn't it?
Innsmouth. You recall
From the memory?
the map wasn't that detailed.
I think, wasn't that the town that we first arrived at?
That was Fortune.
Oh. Innsmouth is like, I don't know.
I do have a crowbar.
Yeah, it's in the adventurer's path.
Nice.
You probably all have a
I'd say that he drew you a
Someone
decently
give me a crowbar.
detailed
and
map.
a weapon.
Yeah.
Let me my improvised club.
I can totally do that.
Where is it? This place.
Yeah.
And where?
Right now, you guys are right about
Here.
here-ish.
Here? Okay.
Actually, yeah, right about here-ish.
Yeah, the manor.
Yeah, so you're in the woods somewhere around there. You could be anywhere from here to here at the moment.
Well, this approximation. Thank you.
Not a problem.
I try to see how many other graves are
Why don't I
left.
grab it for you?
Okay.
I'm trying to do a tally of how
Thank
many
you.
people died.
Have a little bit of something.
Give me an intelligence check.
So it needs a little bit.
Talk intelligence.
Well, I gotta know how high you can count.
Is that? I'm also stressed, right? So that's a -1.
Yeah.
So that's -2. So 7.
I'd say you top out, you count to 50, and then you kind of forget what comes after 50, but there's a good deal more graves out there.
So this was a massacre.
A genocide, even,
Yeah.
from what she said. I wonder what she could have meant. I wander back over to you guys.
So
I like that we just let Kilkax dig it himself.
Yeah.
He just wanted to
do
do
it.
it. Selves. Right here you go. Plural.
I share that piece of knowledge with the group. Just telling you that what happened here was tragic. And I have a very strong urge to administer some justice for this.
It seems as though they were offered something, perhaps land, a new life, and then they were brought here instead and sacrificed, perhaps?
It seems like an altar there. Is that the building?
Maybe the mist brought them.
Can I find, if I take a look around, can I see like runes anywhere on any of the pieces or anything that would look like archaic or spell-like?
Well, roll me an Arcana.
I can do that. 9.
9.
You see plenty of runes and different writing, but none of it seems to tied to the arcane. It seems like more of it's Just another language,
Oh,
or a different language.
a different language. Okay.
All right, and Kilkax. So at last we come back.
I finally look at my map. Oh, this could probably help.
So you wrench open the. Actually, give me a strength check.
Okay. Yes. Straight. Here. It's strong.
And have all the sugar. So
Sugar bun, honey bun. Now, damn it! Now that song's in my head. Thank you. No.
13.
13. So you don't manage to get the lid quite off. You get the pry bar in and you pull, and it kind of cracks the lid. But through the lid, you manage to lift it off just ever so slightly, and inside you, of course, see a skeleton. The vertebrae where the neck would have met the collarbone have been severed, and it doesn't appear that. It appears that she was laid to rest with some degree of dignity. Whoever buried her definitely cared about what happened to her. And actually, as you guys are looking around, you realize that these tombstones aren't really so much tombstones as markers. Some of them are old boards that have been pounded into the ground. Those are barely readable. Others are rocks that have just been kind of hauled out of the woods and put at the head of whatever grave they could. It definitely seems that whoever buried these folks didn't have a whole lot of resources. Even the box that you find her in, it looks less like a coffin and more like an old shipping crate, something that you'd find at on a dock. But in her hands, in the bony hands, you see a scroll capped with bronze, or a scroll case capped with bronze and laid with various runic devices. Many of them, as you look at them, make you think of the ocean and of creatures, sharks, fish, whales, that sort of thing.
Okay. I think I also have a scarf or like some kind of old shirt that I'm going to grab all of them in. The place. The scroll case? Yeah.
The scroll case? Oh, so you're going to try and loop it around? It's not that deep in. You could just reach in and grab.
I don't want to touch it just in case.
Okay.
She's
Fair
being
enough.
cautious. So I'm going to take
It's
something
booby
to
traps.
like, grab it all.
Give me a dexterity check.
Okay. I can do that. Wait.
You don't trust me? Aw, I'm touched.
We're all paranoid now.
Yay!
I only rolled a 10, but then you.
So you manage to loop it around the case, but when you begin to pull it out, the case slips and falls back down into the bottom of the makeshift coffin.
Grab it, but I'm not going to. So I take something, a crowbar, and I do this side.
Give me another dexterity check.
I'm looking at Kilkax.
Don't you have gloves?
Oh yeah, gloves.
By the way, remind me when you touch someone.
Okay.
Yep.
19 for that.
19. Okay, you managed to work the scroll case using the crowbar as kind of like a stick in a ball tournament. You managed to force it up the side of the coffin. You get caught a couple of times, but you do manage to bring the scroll case up, and it sits to rest at your feet. As it does come up, it does roll back and touch you on the leg. Nothing happens.
I think I don't breathe. I'm just like.
I've got mummy's curse.
If I did have breath, I would be holding it.
What do you guys want?
With an eyebrow.
Wait, what? I have to do what now?
All right. So, anybody else want to do anything while Kilkax is?
Being weird.
Slow clap. Very nice.
I want to grab one of the scrolls and start looking at it.
Okay. As you touch the case, you begin to hear a little bit of muttering, And it slowly grows louder
Uh-oh.
until all you hear is, "Take us home. Take us home."
So
You pop the scroll case. Obviously, that's what you wanted to do. Yes.
Yes.
And as you open it, you realize that there's nothing on the scroll except for smears,
Oh.
very reminiscent of water stains.
Oh. Interesting. So I wonder if this is like the souls of the people or something.
Maybe there's writing that it needs a saline solution to be legible.
Maybe.
Maybe when it gets wet. Spit on it.
We're not
She
gonna-
didn't seem to mean us any ill will.
No.
She definitely wasn't like those other creatures.
We're not going past the ocean on our, because we're on an island, but we're just not going to be near the ocean during our trek, are we?
We're going south along the coast. Like not along the coast, we're inland, but we'll
So I looked
be
at the map.
bottom.
I looked at the map, and
I'm just wondering.
the yeah. So the name of the town that she mentioned is literally across the peninsula on the other side. So there is a road that we can take that would take us a bit
But
north.
she didn't say that we had to go to that town. She just said to bring them to the ocean.
Back to the ocean.
So we don't need to go all the way there.
We could do it later too.
Yeah, and well, does someone have a bag of holding?
Not yet.
Yeah.
I don't even have a backpack
How
anymore.
large is this, like, are these scrolls? How much space do they take up?
Standard scroll case, about 1 foot by 4 inches,
Hold it to your belt.
12 by 4.
Yeah, I think I could probably fit that on the bag.
Holster it like sword.
Yeah.
I think we should honor these people.
I agree. I don't think that leaving them in this cursed place is a good thing. Even if it takes us some time, let's take it with us so that when we do come across the ocean, we can lay it in.
At that moment, Matthias comes trumping through the bush. His hair's all askew. His hand, he's been scratched like he went through a bramble patch. He does shoot Dagra an accusatory glance for a moment. Softens a bit when he sees Naalu. Obviously, he's got kind of hard feelings towards the big guy with the sword for some strange reason. I don't know why. Maybe he's just harder on guys than gals. I don't know. It just came out that way. But he says, "You two left me. How could you two leave me?"
You lived.
Was he indisposed?
Well, we
We had to find our friends and keep them safe. I'm glad you found us.
I'm glad I found you.
I say, well, Matthias, don't stray so far from us. You've already been through enough.
He takes kind of a dirt clod and hucks it at you playfully.
Come here.
I'm glad you're both okay. They took off in such a terror when they realized you two were gone. And then I was alone, and he kind of gives a shudder. What happened here? He kind of seems to notice where he is for the first time.
I'm blunt genocide. And I just turn around and walk away.
I
Dear
throw my
God.
arm over his shoulder and I say, certainly a somber song, but nothing you need way down your heart. Let's go. Let's be free of her.
All right.
And we'll start again in the direction we had
And
been
try and
coming.
stay with us this time.
I got my arm around him.
He reaches down for a dirt club, but you've got his arm around him, and he's like, I think he's like, well, she's trying to comfort me. Maybe I won't. Maybe I should. Okay, I won't. All right. So, you guys are heading out again? Is that the plan now?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't have anything else we can do for them, right? Just get my stuff and go.
All right. So, which way are you heading?
Back the direction we had been going, we'll retrace our steps to where our footpath was.
As you're going, Matthias is going to kind of draw you guys a map from what he remembers of the area and where he remembers some various sites and places that Draven and he had been, just so you can kind of get your bearings. So you're going to head south towards the university then?
Yes.
All right.
We'll continue as we were.
That's right, the university.
Um,
Library.
Just as a note of context, on your sheet that you've got the scroll case for Alina Marsh's genocide group.
Yeah.
However you want to label that. Alina Marsh's soul scroll.
Soul scroll.
I just came up with that.
Nice.
Yeah, look at you. You're a poet and you didn't even know it. All right. So give me survival. Either one person can make a survival check, or you can all make a survival check, and just to tell me how close you guys stayed on the bearings that you want. Are you guys going to be following the road or the bush?
I'm going to carry on through the tree line.
You're going to keep going through the trees? Okay.
18.
18.
I said I won't lead. Yeah.
Oh, you're going
If you want me
Oh.
to roll twice. You probably won't be better than 18 then, but.
Not at
23.
Hey!
23.
Yeah, not 20. 23.
So you actually managed to find some goat trails that
Game
speed
trail.
you guys up just a little bit. You make good time, and you manage to get... Oh, where's my book? So, as you're avoiding the road, you manage to get just to the cusp of the Dun Woods here. So you manage to skirt along the outside of the old road, avoiding contact with people, and you just get inside the Dun Woods as night is beginning to fall. Now, this is a very old growth forest.
Strange forest, darkness is setting, perfect time.
Tall trees.
Perfect timing not to set up a lookout. Let's all sleep
Let's all go to
together.
sleep at the same
In a
time.
giant pile.
All right, so tall pine
But
trees.
not with you.
It's okay. That's friendly growl. Tall pine trees rise much further than you would have thought such trees could grow, and they press together like a phalanx of bristling spears. As you look inside the forest, it's almost more like a cave than a wood. And there's severe overgrowth in the bottom of the forest floor, thorns and roses and willow trees and all sorts of various vegetation twined and vined about the bases of the taller trees. In some cases, some of these vines are actually spiraling up around the trunks of these gigantic trees and pressing out of their boughs as they come out the canopy in order to get sunlight. From within the wood, you do hear sounds of various wildlife. There's the sounds of some songbirds. And as it is beginning to become closer to night, you hear the yipping noises of various canids, some coyotes, foxes, wolves, that sort of thing. As well as the cries of owls and ravens. But you can't see anything as you peer deeper into the woods. That particular line of sight seems to vanish. What do you guys want to do?
Do we light a torch or do we bed down here if we can find a place that seems defensible?
I think finding a space and bedding down.
In a wood this deep and dark, I'm afraid what a torch might mean as far as being a beacon as much as warmth for us.
Okay.
Can I do a nature check to see?
Sure.
That is modified to a 14, no, 13.
13.
Stress.
13. Is anybody else going to make any checks, or is that it?
What did you do? What kind of check?
I did nature.
I can do that.
All right. Mila, for your part, Paine does valiantly try to get in and find some place to bed down. She actually does go about 30 feet into the bush, but the undergrowth is just so thick that she has a hard time traversing things. Her pants and her shirt become hopelessly entangled in some of the vines, and as she's going, the thorns bite into her wrists and to her legs. It doesn't draw blood, but it's definitely not the most comfortable traversal you've ever been a part of.
Okay. Without my leathers, I can't get very far into this thicket at all. I would say here is as good as any.
My nature check is 11.
11. Kilkax, you don't even want to try. Basically, you take one look at that thicket, and well,
I had enough today.
a rabbit wouldn't even go through that. I want nothing to do with this. You want nothing to do with this. You want no part of it. You just throw your hands up and say, nope.
Yep. Mm-hmm. That's pretty much in line with my character.
Okay, so you guys want to look for shelter outside the woods, or?
I'm looking for like an embankment or something that would be safe from like runoff if it starts to pour.
Give me an investigation. Actually, I haven't had anything from this side of the table, so roll me some investigation, please.
I described the conditions that we want to set up camp and then send you guys looking for it since I don't even have leathers on.
Nope. Oh,
Not much
3.
going on.
3. Okay.
Okay, I will look for myself
I
then.
rolled a 14.
So this is an investigation now.
Mm-hmm.
That's an 11.
11. Kilkax, as you're walking away, you actually spot light near the edge of the forest, perhaps a mile, maybe 2 distant, and some smoke.
Well, gang,
It could be a cabin in the woods.
Could be bandits.
maybe we should have a little, walk a little further, sniff around, check it out.
I agree, it's worth a look. If they are friendly, nothing beats campfire.
And if they're not, you just have to kill them.
All right.
I
So,
have like a little gurgle. It's like,
Someone's angry.
Matthias is slightly disgusted at how quickly you move to murder.
all right, and with that, guys, we'll take a short break while I get the next tile set up then. All right. So, dusk has just set.
It's so moody in there and all that.
Dusk has just set as you reach the outside of this very quaint-looking cabin. There's a fire in the main yard, and a wizened old man sitting next to it, rubbing his hands, and ever so often just putting them over the fire, and then sitting back in his armchair, looking out at the sunset. His face is it's just a sea of crags and crevices. Literally one wrinkle upon the meeting the next. His skin looks like it's been very beaten down by the weather and by the sun. But set into that crag-worn face are a very piercing set of blue eyes. His hair's gone bright silver, though there are hints in his brows that it might once have been a far, far darker color. As he sits back, he's not really trying to be overly cautious with his posture. He's not moving like he's in a great deal of pain. He moves with a laconic motion, and then he just basically stretches back, lifts his legs, and throws his arms back. You hear this loud, audible pop. It cracks his neck both ways. That was a good one. At which point, he fails to notice you. And goes back to roasting what looked like a pair of squirrels over the fire. What do you guys want to do?
I'm going to whisper.
Mm-hmm.
He looks harmless enough. I wonder if the rest of the house is asleep or awake, and what they might be up to. What is this? Is this stone wall?
Yeah, kind of like a stone fence.
And we go up around it. 3 hoots of the owl will give warning if you sense danger. You 2 of us should stay here, and 2 should circle them. What do you think? Matthias? Stay put.
Alright,
Matthias and I will stay.
alright. I think I can handle that. Alright, so you want to kind of circle around? Give me a stealth roll.
Okay,
Who's going with you?
I'll go with you.
I'll confront you with Mila.
Why?
Well, when we get to that point.
Okay. I'm just like, whoa, calm your horses.
Am I helping? I'll help you and you help me.
Yeah.
I don't think it quite works that way.
Nice try.
What'd you roll?
4.
And you're in human mode?
I'm in human form at the moment, yes. I don't know if I should.
We're doing a little see.
I could switch on over. I'd probably see a lot more and hear a lot more if I was in the middle.
Did you already roll?
Yeah. I'm gonna have to let that one stand.
Yeah, no, that's
So-
fair.
So,
Um,
Kilkax rolled an 18. But she's stomping through the bushes like a fucking skeleton.
Yeah.
So, as you're about to throw yourself down on all fours to change into your wolf form, you accidentally step on a branch and a large crack resounds across the ground. And the old man's head pops up. Huh? Who's out there? Come on in. I ain't gonna bite.
Yeah.
Well, you can get very far away from us, so I guess we'll just head in.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Are you going in with them, Kilkax, or are you gonna stay on the outside?
Stay out.
Okay.
18 plus 5? Oh, I'm so stealthy. I don't have sneaks.
All right. As you walk in, the man kind of gestures to some tree stumps. Pull up a chair. I don't get many visitors out here.
Is my medallion vibrate?
Not a go at it. Nope,
No,
nada.
monsters
Zip,
are these.
zero, nada.
I'm looking for all of the signs of werewolfiness.
Roll me a perception check.
Silver in this house, I just got a nat 20. I'm looking for silverware, I'm looking for...
You see that the man is actually wearing a silver medallion. It's a little tarnished, but it's still there.
Because he's not a werewolf. It's alright, guys.
I don't think he's a weird
He
creature.
could be 17 other different things, but he's not a werewolf.
What brings you lot out this far? I don't get many visitors out here.
We're travelers on our way to get education.
Heading to the university, huh?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Looking
Wow.
forward to the libraries.
Mm-hmm.
Well, can't say I've ever been myself. I've got my sheep, I've got myself, I've got my beats. Anything else, I'm not too worried about. But hey, if you're bound for education, that's your call. Just a bunch of stuck-up little bear, and then he launches himself into a string of tirades so virulent. You'd think this guy was a sailor, and by his face, he may very well have been. But he's coming to his end of curses, and buggers stole 3 of my sheep, brought them back, dyed pink, purple, and brown. And the brown one smelled the worst, so I don't even want to know what happened there. That sheep never looked me in the eye ever again. Did you, Moses? Brr.
Can't help but smile at this guy. And I just say, like, well, it sounds like you've certainly had an experience with them. I can understand.
Damn straight.
Where was I going with that? forgive our manners. My name is Paine Dirgewood, and these are my allies. Thank you for your hospitality tonight. What may we call you?
Yeah, I'm Ezra. Nobody much calls me anything. Allies is a funny way of calling friends.
Well, this place is strange, and we all came here by strange means. We've had encounters that we'd rather not, and these are as good as friends as can be in this place.
As you know, he says, yeah, for Enta Isla is a strange place, I'll grant you that.
What did he say? What did he call it?
Sorry, Enta Isla is a strange place. That's the name of the island.
I raise an eyebrow at that. Antiscar. Right.
No, Enta Iskara.
Iskara, right,
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
And I kind of had a cough there, so I'll grant you that. But the world's full of strangeness. You don't spend atrocities.
Dagra hunts creatures, ill creatures. He's made a habit of it.
It's my
A living
trade.
even.
It's my trade.
Well,
Never you mind him, though.
He's just a grumpy old fart.
well, I'm the oldest fart here, and you always mind the ones that carry blades or guns. Never a bad idea to mind people who carry guns. Let me tell you. Knew a guy back in aught of 9. Young whippersnapper used to walk around shooting off tree branches. Till one day he blew a pine tree over top of young Mattis's head and dropped it straight on him.
Do we know what guns are? Individually?
You might. You would be familiar with flintlock firearms. I believe those are not maybe not common, but definitely not a rarity in Kartakas. Mordant, you would definitely know about them. Darkon, no. Darkon's pretty much medieval. And then you came from Faerun, and I'm not up to the lore on that.
Well, I don't know if I would recognize them anyways because I don't remember much of that life. I only know what I have really experienced so far in this world.
Okay, so yes, maybe, no.
So I just nod along and you guys are looking. And you're not in here.
But anyway, you four looking for a bunk for the night?
If you would be so kind.
Well, I've got a couple of extra rooms since my Mary passed, but well, we can talk a little bit of clinking metal if you catch my drift. I mean, it does get kind of dark out here.
I'm afraid I have not put a few coppers to my name, but I'm happy to share what I have with you.
Okay.
And then I obviously gesture myself, and I'm clearly not when I'm not nothing. I feel like this is a pretty good deal so far.
He does kind of look you over but when his eyes are light on the rest of you, he still looks affable, but there's definitely a hard glint in his eye you've recognized when you've dealt with merchants in the past.
I am, unfortunately, without my drum, but I have been known to sing a good song that'll give you a better night's sleep than you've had in years. Mm-hmm. Perhaps I can lighten your load that way.
Well, if it'll help me forget my hip, that might not be a bad deal. Give me a better night's sleep than in years, huh?
One of my abilities is called Song of Rest.
Mm-hmm.
So if you or any friendly creatures can hear your performance, you regain hit points at the end of a short rest by spending 1 or more hit dice. Each of those creatures regains an extra 1d6 hit points, so he'll feel better before he even goes to that.
You say you could do it better with a drum, eh?
I could. Unfortunately, it's been lost to me in recent days.
I've got an old drum from when my Mary passed. It's just a really old thing. A little hand drum, about, aught by aught. I could sell it to you for, say, 5 silver, if you got that.
Well, let me sing you a song, and perhaps I'll make myself worthy of it.
he kind of tosses a gesture and, and he looks over at the fading sunlight. Well, he kind of picks up and dusts off his pants. Best be getting inside. There's ill things in the night. And he just kind of grabs an old stick and starts working his way towards the door. So let's get you guys positioned. Sorry, would you mind passing me my mouse for a moment? I'm just trying to think about the best way to do this. I think it's probably over here. So, Kilkax, at this point, are you coming in at all, or are you going to spend the night in the woods? Okay.
I'm gonna turn and like stretch facing the woods and give you a signal that everything seems okay. Tropical Swedish fish.
One. Yeah.
Sounds weird.
One's like the light one's pina colada. I'm like, it's not.
No? The light ones?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be pina colada.
The wood colors?
Yeah.
Turn up the exposure a little.
Okay, there we go.
On the inside.
What's the purple one?
Passion fruit?
Yeah.
Sorry, let me try the pina colada.
Yeah.
You reach across there in space so you can't see what he's doing.
What do you think? Did you actually think it tasted like pina colada?
Pina colada. Pina colada. Not vanilla. Each one.
Yeah.
Not super like pina colada, but it's reminiscent of.
Yeah. It's a dull pina colada.
Yeah.
It's a watered down.
Mm.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I usually doesn't like it, but
It's not very coconutty. It's mostly just
It's at the,
mild pineapple.
it's the last
pineapple.
the slurp of the pina colada at the end of your drink.
Yeah.
Give
The
me
backwash,
two
where it's all in
pina
that ice cream
coladas.
backwash.
One for each
And you're on
hand.
the beach and you're just drinking and you don't care.
All right.
What do you want, Pepper?
I'd like to do that right.
Okay, so he leads you guys inside and takes you to the common room. There. And he says, don't got many rooms, but you're welcome to the fireplace. And, yeah. And he brings you out a drum. And he says, let's see what you can do, missy. And then he gestures you back towards the bedroom.
I think right here in front of the fireplace is perfectly inviting, and I'll just sit down and get settled right in front of the fire.
All right, as long as you can get the big guy here to carry me to my bed after. I don't like sleeping on that bear rug anymore. It leaves me that awful crink in my back.
You just need help in the bed.
Exactly.
Okay.
Oh no, it's
I
how
think we
you.
can manage that.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
more comfortable.
Okay. Head out of the gutter, Mila.
This strange man just invited us into his house.
Yeah, you got a
And
point.
into his bedroom.
You don't live in the same world as people who live as women. This is not kosher.
Fair enough. That is definitely fair.
Alright.
Lost the door. Kick.
Yeah, holy shit.
Actually, I take that as a compliment as a DM that I've got you so paranoid.
Is it right?
Yes.
We're as big as the real world for being so shitty.
My apologies for that one. Honestly, as a guy, I can't even imagine that. So,
And it's a
I,
horror campaign.
Right?
I'm always going to assume the worst.
yeah, but I don't do on-screen essay. That's a hard no for me.
Good, okay.
Just so we're clear in the future, that's
Okay.
yeah, hard no.
RP wise, I still would have done that. RP wise.
Oh, that's fair. Hey, no, that's fair.
Okay, I'm gonna settle myself in and start to just give a chill, almost like a rhythmic of train tracks
Mm-hmm.
kind of performance. I'll hum along a little bit about traveling through the woods,
Mm-hmm.
and tell a story about Alima Marsh
Okay.
and just vague musings on what the lost people in the genocide of her group would be, but I'm not going to go too much into detail about what group this would be.
Give me a performance check.
As a bonus action, I'm going to give myself an inspiration because
Go
I
right
haven't
ahead.
been able to play, and I'm really happy to hold this drum again.
Very
It's
fair.
not mine yet. Fuck me. I'm inspired. Okay, what do I have? I have 16. That's modified to a 14. It's not very good because I don't know this drum.
You do, so you do start to play on the drum, trying to figure out its eccentricities.
You know?
It's definitely a little out of tune. Some of the bindings are just a little bit loose, and you do have some finger slips here and there. And for the most part, there is a moment where he's almost asleep, and then your finger slips and you strike a sour note. He kind of looks at you and maybe something happier.
Alright, I adjust track and make it still relaxing so you can slip off right away into sleep.
All right. And you're going to cast your Song of Rest, yes?
Yes.
Give me another performance check.
Ooh, that is a 19 modified?
Okay.
No, 18 modified.
18 modified. Okay. So you definitely this time you find your fingerings. You're doing better, and after a time, the rhythmic playing of your drum takes him off to sleep. And as he's about to fall off, I expect 3 silver from each of you on the table in the morning. All right, Dagra, strength check.
Drop him. I mean, don't drop him. Maybe he'll forget all about the silver, because I've got none.
Crap. 13 and then 12.
So
Is he a frail old man or is he a big guy?
he's pretty frail. I'm gonna say that you do manage to carry him, but you jostle him as you go through the door frame just a little. 4 silver from you. All right. You get him in, you tuck him into bed, and then you guys can set in for the night. So, what do you want to do?
I'm scoping out the exterior.
Okay.
Give
Give me a perception check, please.
Yeah. Getting your next
Hang
meal.
on, just trying to. Sorry, you wanted me to do a what one?
Perception check, please. Or what's your passive perception? 12?
We should set up one. Maybe on this one, but I still think that's
No, don't trust anyone in this world.
Are you gonna use?
We should
No,
motion to Kilkax to come inside. And owe him more silver.
He's asleep now, as long as we're gone before he's awake. I am gonna quietly tiptoe around the house as well, just to
Very trusting
get
of
our
him
bearings.
to allow us to have all by himself while he's asleep.
Yeah,
Especially the elderly guy.
Yeah,
complete strangers.
yeah.
I have something called evil awareness.
Mm-hmm.
I've been activating to expend 1 ranger spell slot. I've never done that before. This is news. I don't know how to do that.
Okay.
1 minute.
So basically, you say that basically any of the spells that you have,
Yeah.
you're going to give up one of them.
Where do you find them?
Your spells?
Yeah. So it says, right, 1 minute per level of spell slot. So I'm a level 4, which is 4 minutes. It says for any.
Oh, no, that's the level of the spell slot.
Spell slot's gonna be a level 3 right now. Or level 2. But
If you look at the players,
you just give up a spell, and depending on which level it is, that's how many. So your slot right here,
Oh,
level
okay.
3 at first level, and that's all you have right now. Those first level spells. Oops, I'll just refresh. So you have up to 3 slots
Yeah.
you can give up.
You have to pick your spells.
I have to pick them.
So you don't have this stuff for the rest of the night.
Oh, that's a good.
While you use this ability, you're giving them up. You're essentially casting a spell. You're using this instead of casting a spell.
Exactly.
I see. Can I do it? So you can expend 1 per minute per level of spell slot. Essentially, any aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead are present within 1 mile of you, or up to 6 miles if you're in your favorite terrain.
Sorry, what was that list again?
Up to 6 miles. Aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead. If you don't sense something, I'm going to be like, there's something wrong with this forest. It doesn't reveal their location or their number, so it's just going to give you a sense.
So there are beasts in the forest, yes? Or beasts is on that list, I mean.
No beasts. Beasts are natural creatures. These are all unnatural creatures. Of some type.
Perfectly right. Perfectly right.
I don't know if it's going to tell you what type though. So
What about monstrosities?
It doesn't say monstrosities. Just aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends,
Okay.
or undead.
Yeah, no, I just couldn't remember what the list was.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's okay. That's
So
fine. I'll read it again.
Monstrosities are different.
Yeah. So as you cast it, you feel a ripple of awareness out into the world. And you don't really sense much other than perhaps some rabbits going into their warren, and perhaps the natural order playing itself out about you, at least for the first little bit. As your awareness does kind of come in, give me a perception check.
Okay.
Don't
Be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be
Like that bear
suspicious.
walking past the window.
You know he's the bear, right?
21. While you don't sense anything, all of a sudden the forest does go quiet, as if there is something moving about the trees that they don't want to catch the awareness of.
Oh. Yeah.
I'm going to stay in the trees.
You're going to stay in the trees? Give me a hide check.
Oh, which one?
Hide.
What's that?
That's so.
Or stealth. 20. So, as you're up in the tree, something passes below you, something long, dark, and sleek. It starts moving towards the cabin with a very purposeful movements. This creature
It's
This creature barks mightily, giving itself away.
Not quite a bark, no. But it doesn't seem particularly natural. Something about it kind of drags itself more than does anything else. And as the moonlight strikes it, you realize that the thing below you was once a mountain lion, perhaps a lynx, but strange fungus has started to grow along the side of its body. And it prowls about the property for a moment before settling in under one of the windows.
Can I smell it?
Give me a perception check.
Can you smell it?
Yeah. I have the haunted senses. So it's here.
His nose
Not like
is
a-
so big.
Not like a bestial scent ability.
Dagra's
Just
nose is an
enhanced.
elbow
Yeah,
from
it's
his
enhanced.
face. This is massive.
He fixes
So-
boogers by sticking his fist up.
Yeah.
The DC, so the typical DC.
He calls it being fisted.
The typical DC for a first trail is 10, no matter what kind of surface holds the scent. The DC increases or decreases depending on the strength of the quarry's odor, the number of creatures, and the age of the trail.
Good to know. All right, roll me a perception or a survival or whatever.
I'll use perception. 9.
9. I'm gonna say you don't smell any of this quite yet.
And does my medallion vibrate?
I'm gonna say your medallion does start to vibrate a little.
Okay.
Shit,
Bro.
I softly tell the group, danger's coming.
Meanwhile, under the tree.
Give me a performance check, please.
Performance check.
Performance check to sound like an owl without giving away your position.
So that it doesn't come for you.
18. You do sound indeed like the most owlish owl that has ever owled. Truly, no other owl. You are the paragon of owl sounds at this moment.
Nice.
Sorry, do you point where you're noticing it from?
Yes.
Like towards the window?
Yes.
I am going to ready an...
The medallion doesn't give you a direction. It just kind of gives you a general feeling.
Well, I can assess when I turn my body that
The smell is stronger. Somewhat.
No, it's not a spell. It's not a smell. It's the medallion itself. I would say that the medallion gives you less a direction and more just a general feel that magic is in the air.
Okay.
You got the sphere.
Okay, so, but anyway, I mentioned to the group that be on the ready.
I'm going to ready an action. Well, no, because we're inside.
Yeah.
I'm going to say, so this is a bad time to ask you to lend me silver for this man. I'd really like to take this job, and I think I could make something out of it. And I'll just stand up and get myself organized to go to the door.
I think if we save this man's life, he will owe you that, regardless.
Yeah, that's true. That's fair.
If we had not been here, this man would have been
Whatever's coming
And
through
then I
that
reply,
door.
maybe that beast outside has something to do with the old man.
That's a good point. Did we notice anything wrong with the old man other than his age?
Not really.
Like, does he need a healing, or does he just need to not be 80?
I think he's just a little old.
He's just a little.
He needs a
man.
Reiki session.
Yeah.
So guys, Kilkax, with that awesome roll you gave earlier, you actually do notice 3 more coming out of the bush on the one side, and another coming up to the door.
Oh.
All of them have various stages of this growth on their bodies. Some of their eyes have been replaced by fungus. In another, his teeth, you can see almost like a lichen type or a fungal type growth is coming between his teeth and dripping down his mouth. The saliva isn't clear any longer. It's almost like an ichor from between the teeth.
Okay. If there's one underneath the window,
Yeah.
and I have eyes, can I do stuff?
You can do stuff, yeah.
Can I shoot it with my?
Oh, which tree were you in? I don't think we moved.
Tallest one, the one with a lot of branches.
One with a lot of
An easy one to climb.
Yeah. What?
Okay, actually, can you give me a retroactive athletics, please?
Yeah, sure.
You said it's a lynx or a cougar?
Almost like a
Lots of running.
That's
Oh,
nice.
I'm fine. Bored.
Or I'm gonna say you're halfway up this second right here. And while I haven't noticed you yet, actually, I'm gonna say that you didn't even get up the tree. You're kind of hiding behind the tree on that wall there.
You're like up 2 branches.
Pretty much. You're leaning on the tree. You got your feet on the wall, so you can see this one and these 3 over here. What would you like to do?
So the one that's over here. Where is it?
So there's 1, 2, 3 there, 1 here, and 1 here.
Okay.
You're aware of them all. And actually, before we get started, roll for initiative, people.
Okay.
Mm.
Nice.
Southern.
Cock.
I'll just put you at the back end of the row then.
Yeah, that's the right one. That's the right one.
So you got what?
I got like 22, she got like 1.
I also got a 22. So you and I have to square
Who
off.
has a, yeah, okay.
2.
Low achiever there.
So it was Kilkax and the Naalu, and what did you get?
7.
7.
Why is she hiding?
She's crying with them too.
And me?
That's monster shape. It's long enough to be
I just wanted to pick her up and move down here with me so that she would stop crying.
You just added some commentary to the game?
It's,
I can't get over her little photo though. It's so cute.
it's kind of funny that we found a cabin in the woods and it's like the only thing that's missing right now is Hansel and Gretel.
Is there a basement full of creepy relics where we get to pick our own demise?
Torture.
That one goes right over my head, sorry.
The movie Cabin in the Woods.
Yeah.
It's actually like Lovecraftian horror.
I've never seen it.
You need to watch it.
It's
Really
so
good.
And that is your homework before next session.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really good.
Oh, now you're giving me
Watch
homework?
It's kind of funny too.
It is very funny.
I like the whole fourth wall stuff.
Yeah,
That gets
yeah.
thrown in there a lot. Yeah, it's a good movie.
Oh, there's fourth wall stuff there, huh?
Yeah.
I think you really like it.
Well, cabin was
And it's very relevant to this campaign.
like cabin in the woods is also when they were having the office pool.
Yeah, they're all like vets.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who had mermaids?
Yeah,
Mermaid. Or something like that.
No one wants to see the merman, trust me. Man, they've been here so long.
Yeah, they're damn big.
But we had zombies. No, you had You had.
Yeah, bad, not zombies.
You have zombies. These are hillbilly
Yeah.
zombies.
right. Oh, it's been a little while.
Oh,
Maybe some
so I was watching over TikTok, and this was pointed out to me. Who does that freaking remind you of?
Yes.
Yeah, I know, right?
Friday the
Where?
Beast.
Sorry, let's see. Oh, totally.
Yeah.
Belle was on my but I still think there is.
Why? She's the lamest. She's the most willing to give up herself.
Ariel?
She's like swimming around. Swimming around that. So. I just like being in the water, and she had flaming red hair. She's hot. And all my Barbies, I used to rip off one of their legs so that they always be mermaids. Yeah, right.
I always like Flops and Jets are the best. I'm a villain person. I'm all about villains.
Sorry, who are you?
Flops and Jets or the eels.
Ursula, I loved the eels. I loved Ursula.
Yeah,
I also like the hyenas better than anyone else in Lion King.
Yeah, the hyenas were the best.
Yeah.
They were like the funniest characters for sure. But like Ursula's my favorite. The whole reason I even liked Ariel, like the Little Mermaid, was for Ursula.
Really?
I wanted to be her.
She's a compelling story.
And she's the coolest
And
magic
she's a
ever.
badass.
And she can
Yeah.
like sing stuff to
Oh,
her
yeah.
and it just like floats over. And she's got like these giant jugs that I just want to like suffocate myself in. Right? It's like,
But Ariel had like all the knickknacks. The thingamajiggers. She has so much stuff.
I don't know. I
Treasure.
honestly, I never liked that movie very much. I was more of a Mulan kind of guy.
I haven't watched the new Mulan.
But then
It's
I,
good.
I was upset that they didn't have the dragon in it. So
Huh?
that's kind of
Sorry?
why I wanted it intentionally.
no.
No?
The new
No.
Aladdin's decent.
You knew Aladdin's good too.
Yeah. I didn't mind.
Yeah, I'm taking a hard pass on the new Mulan for political reasons.
Oh?
Well, the region they shot it in is where those concentration camps in.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh.
Reform camps.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All
There
right.
was nothing to see her. Oh, like
Yeah,
that
right.
tennis player, that chief. It was a Chinese tennis star that accused a senior government official of sexual assault,
yeah.
and then she
disappeared.
disappeared. And now they put her on a video saying, "Oh, everything's fine."
Yeah.
Sure it is.
No dice.
Yeah. So yeah, no, I've avoided the movie like the plague.
Yeah.
But on to happier topics.
Oh, right.
Sorry.
Question for you, Sarah.
Sure.
These things were natural beasts, but they've been taken over by this, like, whatever material.
Yes.
Fungal infection.
So,
They all have yeast infections.
can we see them yet, or no?
You can't. Kilkax can.
Okay.
So I
But
wanna,
he signaled you that something's up.
I wanna shoot that guy.
Make your attack roll, please.
Okay. Action.
Oops. And you guys actually have a surprise round.
Ooh.
Nine.
9 actually does not hit. So you loose the arrow, but at the last second, the creature just kind of sidesteps laconically like it's going around the corner, and your arrow just kind of skips over the top of its shoulder blades. It kind of turns to you, and at that moment you can see that the mushrooms have kind of peeked around its ears and are following down its neck, and it growls.
I was hoping
That
it
black
would be
ichor foaming between its teeth as it moves towards you.
Oh, it's nice.
Alright, Kilkax.
Does it go closer to the cabin? Like, can you tell that that's where to look? To be like, oh.
They're already focused on the cabin, but this one is now focused on you.
But when I miss the arrow, does it hit the cabin in any form so that they know that's where to look?
No, I'd say it skips across. It might hit the stone wall on the far side, but they wouldn't be able to hear that.
Okay,
Nice try.
that was my hope.
Unless you've got a boomerang arrow.
Oh no.
Boomerang.
I have to check.
You got a pocket full of rocks that you can throw at the house?
We had a campaign where I had a boomerang, and I was like, boomerang!
Alright, Naalu?
You can grab a pine cone and throw it at them.
Sorry, just bear with me for a second.
Oh, whoops.
Okay, so that hasn't
No, it's not like the information on the back there is a secret.
My AC's down to 11 as well.
Ah.
Dubs. Because I don't have armor anymore.
I'm a bastard.
Okay, so I guess I'm going to ready myself at the door. Waiting. Do I want to?
Yeah, so which room are we in?
You know what? I'm going to I want to make my way. No, I'm gonna touch. So if I wanted to walk out the front door, can I do that within 6
Here.
moves?
Like 6 squares.
Yeah, is it 6 squares? To go somewhere a little bit.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Who's this? That's me.
That's you.
So no.
Actually, you guys can arrange yourselves as you would have been in the house if you like. Here, whoever
You
wants
want to do
to.
yourself first?
I can't even tell which one's my character.
So you're
So I
right
think you're
there.
this one.
Actually, I can even.
No.
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
We're pressing buttons at the same time.
Hang on. We can get her back. We can get her back.
I'm just gonna blow that
Nope,
out, 'cause
never
I'm
mind.
feeling I'm gonna let my
Where
hair
do I go?
fly.
Oh, yeah.
Never mind. Here, let's get her back.
Snap.
It's under humans.
Uh,
You gotta scroll down.
I can scroll.
Yeah.
You can learn a few different levels.
There she is.
This one.
That one.
That's a bun.
So where would you like to be in? I'm just going to drop you there.
Like right here, so that
Right
it's 6
beside
steps
me?
for me to go outside. Yes, right beside you.
Okay, and now you just right click to get rid of it.
Oh, yeah, I think we just.
There you go.
So these are the beasts here?
Yeah, 3 of them, and then there's one up front, and then one by the old man's
And
bedroom.
is this front?
How do I close
Out
this
front
down?
here?
Oh,
Is this the front?
yeah,
So if I walk,
like right here.
so if I walk out, then I can see the creature.
yes.
That's what I would like to do. I'm gonna walk out. I'm gonna look directly at the creature, and
Hang on, oh, that'll work.
I got it.
and
So you want to be here at the top of the stairs?
You gotta move back a little bit. You see that circle? That's where you're gonna land.
yeah, right. I want to be able to see, so I'm gonna walk out to wherever I need to go to put eyes on these creatures.
Just outside the door, or like to the side of the rail?
Just outside the door is fine, I think.
Right from the door.
All right, and sorry, I'll just move.
Can we move that? So then with my, okay. Now, with
At least we're
my,
elevated. I didn't realize this house was on tiles.
question,
Trouble.
is it
Ruh-roh.
always
That caboose.
on the loose? Question,
More pushing for the pushing.
Caboose on the loose.
what was I gonna ask? Is it always?
That's me, right? Dagra?
Don't see me in the tree. I look good.
Do your bonus actions have to be taken in a particular order? Or can I take my bonus
No,
action
you can
last?
take your bonus action last. You can take your bonus action first, or yeah, really you can do anything in any order. You can even move and then move, attack, then move, and then attack if you need to.
Isn't your bonus just shillelagh though?
Can I give her,
No,
No.
I have.
You have other things too?
can I give her some tea?
I think it's spicy.
Maybe not the spicy one, just the regular cheddar. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna get to pull out. Make her sit, please.
Sit.
Good girl.
Go.
Gentle.
Gentle. Gentle. Gentle.
Oh, she and Mal definitely need to have a play date.
Good girl.
So I lied.
That was
I
a good
actually-
gentle.
I want to be right here. I want to be wherever my 6 feet take me.
Good gentle.
Gentle. You can see her go. You can see her.
You might want to come over to this side, or you're gonna have to work it
Yeah, so
upside
I'm not gonna
down.
be able to.
Okay, what do you want me to do?
Sorry, I want to be here. I want to be outside of the building. Like I don't want to still be in the building. So I want to stand up on the porch.
Downstairs? Or on
Sure.
the porch?
As
I
long
can
as
put you
it's
to the side here. This is too deep, right?
as long as it's. So how far away would this thing be from me when I'm standing here?
Oh, we can figure that out there.
So the thing is, this is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 steps away, and it'll be on you. So you might be better to go like
No, I want to
here.
be. I
You'll
want to be.
still-
What's the range of your spell?
Yeah. Okay. It's 15 feet. So that's what I'm trying to figure
Oh, okay.
out. So if I'm
Like
here, then is that 1,
5, 10,
2?
15. That's perfect.
So okay, because it's a 50. So can you drop me there?
on the
Yeah.
landing.
Yeah.
Hang on. I think that's more than 15 feet.
Like 5, 10, and then you're 5 up. That's 15.
Because it's in a sphere.
Oh,
It's a 15-foot. Oh, sorry, it's a cube. It's a 15-foot cube.
2.5 times. So yeah, that would work. Yeah.
Okay.
Because you're 3 from there. Yes.
Okay. So I did my walking. Now I'm going to cast Thunderclap. And is there anyone behind me? But
No one's there.
No. Okay.
They're
good.
just out of your range.
Wait, which one is the spell one? This one.
Yeah.
Nope, that's the book.
It- No, hang on a second.
How do we use it?
So in order to use the spell, what you do
This spell?
is you've got this one selected, right? So you got this guy selected, then you right click on this guy,
Yeah.
attacks, and then magic missile.
Use a spell.
Ah, yes.
Is it bonus?
So
Is
I'm.
this shared with that?
No, it's right here though. If you poke your head.
It will
around.
record?
Yeah, it's recording already. Yeah.
You can do it
So
first.
I'm going to
and then you can
cast Thunder Wave.
Okay.
And so a wave of thunderous force sweeps out from me. Each creature in a 15-foot cube originating from me must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, the creature takes 2d8 thunder damage and is pushed 10 feet away.
All right. Well, you know what? That doesn't matter. He rolled a 2.
So he's going to take 2d8 and he's also going to be pushed 10 feet away from me.
2d8 and it's 10 feet away. Okay.
Which, this is the 8?
That's a 10 feet.
This is an 8?
Yeah, that's the big you can go along. You
You need another 8?
I can just roll twice with the same one.
It's
So
not
6
back that far.
and 8. So
Nice.
14 points of damage, and it's kicked 10 feet away.
All right, done.
And sorry, in my bonus action,
Mhm.
because I also get a bonus, since the particular house that I chose for my druid makes my turning into it a bonus action, I'm going to turn into one of those creatures. I'm going to turn into it.
Hey!
Okay, you're gonna try and turn into a lion. Okay.
Yes.
So you begin to you feel your bones crack as you take on the form. There's not really pain, but there is kind of that uncomfortable feeling as your joints lock into place. And as your paws touch the ground, you look it down and you realize that your fur isn't quite that of a lion. There's a shadowy texture to your fur and to your body. The sleekness of your neck, and you kind of toss your head, and the hair doesn't react as you'd think it would. It seems more like a mix between fire and shadow, or sea foam and shadow as you move.
Okay.
It's not a very comforting or comfortable feeling as you hop into wild shape.
Absolutely.
It's the same as every other time when she's transferred into cat. It's been
It's
slightly
been
wrong.
weird.
Pretty much, yes.
Yeah. And I'm
Thundercats.
whatever, because this, I'm just going to use the ratings for lion, because
Sure.
there wasn't like a mountain lion in this.
Yeah, that's all I'm using too.
Okay,
So.
okay, so that's perfect.
That's fine. All right. So with that, it's the enemy's turn. Sorry. First, I should address your thunderclap. So your spell blasts outward, striking the infected lion and throwing it back. It kind of gets to its feet, shakes its head, and what comes out isn't quite a roar so much as a strangled screech, crying into the night. Its jaw opens unnaturally wide, and you'd swear that no normal lion could unhinge its jaw that far. And from the back room, as the rest of you feel the concussive force slap against the walls, shaking the house like a maraca. And from the back room, you can hear, "What in the name of Neolithic underwear are you fuckers doing?" All right. So with that, he's going to move back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It was 10 feet, so what, that would be 2 cubes, wouldn't it?
I already moved him back.
Oh, okay, okay. Sorry, I thought maybe
Not
you were
a
counting
problem.
up what I had done to him.
No, I'm moving him towards you. It's his turn. 6, 7,
It's gonna be a cat
8,
fight.
9. Okay, so he's going to make an attack. And does a 23 hit?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she smashed you.
8.
I like it.
My body's like more sustenance.
Oh, the sounds.
One, I need you to make a strength saving throw, please.
Okay.
So you don't get infected.
Oh, see, I wish I kept. I just need
Oh
to
yeah,
remind
try
myself.
not to, if the creatures look infected, try not to get hit.
Don't touch
It
them.
probably is able to knock her down. That's probably the
Intelligence,
check is.
wisdom, and charisma, and the rest of it is from this.
So basically, you get a +3 to your
Plus 3.
strength.
I was just double checking.
So convenient when we're using the same basic stat block.
8.
That's
8. So the creature bounds towards you. The screech still on its lips. It rounds the corner and throws itself on you. Both paws making contact with you as you're shifting, pushing you prone and biting down on you. Please take 4 points of damage.
Just 4? Oh my god. That's great.
Well, I did roll a 1, so
Okay.
That's lucky.
I will bring the pain.
Silence.
So, please also make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no. Oh.
That's the
You're gonna
fungus.
get infected by 4.
7.
7. Okay, give me 1 minute here. I needs to bring up my wonderful reference material. Na 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 na. Hey hey, what am I gonna do?
Fungus.
Fungus,
You've got
fungus.
fun,
You got fungus.
Yeah,
You got fungus.
Well, I had one of those screens that usually comes with the 3 set of books, and they have this wonderful set of reference material.
One
Okay.
of my favorite tattoo artists does these awesome beastie creatures that are all like infected with fungus, and that's totally what I'm picturing right now.
All right. So right now you are poisoned. You have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks for the next 5 rounds,
Oh,
or until you make a Constitution saving throw on your turn.
Okay, so I can do another constitution.
Yeah, on your next turn.
Sorry, and it was disadvantage on attacks
Attack rolls.
and saves?
Attacks and ability checks,
Okay.
not saves.
And then using like a healing spell wouldn't fix that unless I use like a don't be poisoned spell.
Cure. I think is cure poison still a thing in 3.5
It is,
or in
yeah,
5e?
it's still
Or is it
spell.
cure disease?
Restoration, I think.
Actually, this one I'd say would be
Lesser or
cure
greater
disease. Yeah.
Restoration.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay. So that brings us.
The rest of the creatures.
right.
Yeah, that brings us to the rest of the creatures. So they're gonna prowl.
Are they coming back from me? Do I have time for a table break?
I think you do.
I think you do.
Okay.
I mean him.
Him.
I have confusion about your gender, okay?
Well, you're not wrong. So we'll get them about here.
I think that's an exaggeration there.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Yeah, I wanna
5,
see the
6,
line.
7, 8, 9, 10.
In the tree.
Oh, he
So-
just fell over here.
Yeah, that's fine. That's where I wanted him to fall. This one's actually going to try and make an ability check. Okay. So this one vaults the
Yeah,
it
I'll show
vaults the wall here.
He vaults the wall.
It's a low wall.
Yeah, it is a low wall, so it wasn't that big a check.
Okay.
So they're all moving into position. You can hear heavy breathing and almost as if it's wheezing through air in the lungs as these creatures start to converge on the main door. Which brings us to Dagra.
What's gonna do when they come for you,
Dagra. Oh, wait,
Oh, this is your friends?
No, this is just the tattoo artist that does like all these weird like infected type things.
They're so pretty.
Oh, I thought you said they were your friend. My bad.
No, I wish.
Yeah, no, this is pretty much exactly what you're dealing with.
Bold. Oops. She's like, look at this one.
Actually, that's pretty much exactly what you're looking at.
That's why I was like, this is totally what I'm picturing.
Yeah.
And he loves these like really neon poppy,
So-
whatever green stuff.
Oh, it
Like,
is grass fungus. You showing the funguses?
Yeah.
I'm right here.
Yeah, hang on a second. I'll just move this in a little closer.
Oh, this is like the type of art he does. Cool.
Yeah, you're right there.
Okay, so any creatures in
Is
this
this
room?
someone looking
No,
at
they're all
anything
up here.
They're all here.
That and one there, yes.
I actually follow an artist too that does like death scenes for animals and has it like where their carcass is open and there's like
You've got
you know,
7
bits and
square movement,
pieces.
right?
I have 40, so that's.
So that'll get you here.
Yeah, I like that a lot. I can see that from here, like the teal just.
Okay, so I will.
That's awesome.
I will move.
Amanda, did you get the attacks? Did they attack you? No. It was moved.
Come on, you bugger. Okay, hang on.
Wow.
Like that, but about mine.
Wow.
Yeah, pretty much.
Cool.
There you go.
He's just
There we are.
He's like that.
And then one more out.
I love it.
There.
Do I see? I don't have line of sight.
You can see that one, yes.
I can see that one.
You can definitely see that one.
Okay, so I'm gonna. Use a stunning spell.
Mm-hmm.
So it does 1d6 psychic damage upon a failed save. The target is, you have to beat a 15 upon a failed
I
save.
definitely do not beat a 15.
Okay, so now the creature is stunned, and I roll a d4. First it takes 1d6 damage.
Mm-hmm.
It takes 1 damage of psychic damage, and it is stunned. And no, the creature is stunned until the start of my next turn.
Okay.
So the creature that pounced you is now stunned.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I'm going to say that as you loose the final words of your spell, the creature staggers for a moment, and actually stumbles off of you, so he's not pounced on you quite so much anymore.
Okay.
No.
And,
So you're not in contest to get up anymore.
and for my bonus action, I'm gonna drink a potion,
All right.
and I'm gonna drink.
Giant potion. Bust through the.
Probably like Alice. Because we were talking about
I'm drinking 1
Like a
potion.
Kool-Aid guy.
Oh yeah!
Yeah.
And it's the black blood one, so it basically,
Anytime they bite you, they're going to take damage.
poison damage from claws, bites, or a break of any kind.
Okay, sounds good. All right, that brings us to Paine.
All right. Paine is going to rush to the door and cast sleep upon this guy.
Okay.
So I think that's DC.
Never smile until it's too late.
It's not a DC anything. That's what
It should be your spell DC.
no, because it's hit dice of creatures, remember?
Oh, yes,
In
you're right.
this new system. So, blah, blah, blah.
I'll have to take as much. Because you have to get home a bit more purple, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's just how your hair is done up that I can't really tell.
yeah, you're right.
And then the other half is like a nice looking maroony kind of brown, eh? It's a beautiful color.
So because my hair was green and it faded, when I wanted to be like fuchsia pinky purple, the green went mixed, so now it's like a blonde color. So it's like a really nice, rich kind of. And like highlights of pink and highlights of purple. It's fantastic. Turns out way better than I thought.
14
Cool.
He said it would take
hit points of creatures.
Okay. Where do you want to focus that at?
Just right on the creature.
All right. So as you utter the final, how are you going to cast it? First off, describe that to me.
So because I've been left without nothing, I've basically got like a handful of sand that I've collected that I just stuck in my pocket, and I'm gonna lift it and go.
So as the sand drifts across the creature, you see it settle on its fur, on the fungus, and no effect.
Okay.
The creature The creature growls at Naalu and continues its advance.
I will then just draw the rapier.
Okay. Which brings us back to, if that's your last, unless you want to move forward.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't move myself, so if you want
Oh,
to just move me,
sorry,
I'm just
Mouse.
gonna stand on the landing here, like right here.
Yoink, 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 yoink.
I'm just one.
Yeah, I'm just trying to, yeah. Okay, there we go. Okay,
One to the left. Right. One to the yeah, there you go.
there we go. Yeah, no, it's actually easier when you use the keyboard to move them. Okay, so that brings us to Kilkax.
Nice. I want to use something. It's called Slayer's Prey.
Okay.
As a bonus action, you designate one creature you can see within 60 feet.
Mhm.
And the first time each turn that you hit that target with a weapon attack, you get an extra 1d6 damage.
Okay, go for it.
This benefit lasts until I finish a short or long rest, or if I designate a different creature.
Okay, go for it.
So I'm gonna get that guy.
Okay, go for that guy.
Okay. And
Fuck that guy in particular.
yeah, right now I take my longbow and I boom.
What did you get?
9.
9 unfortunately does not hit.
Dang it.
Are you factoring that you're dealing with a magical longbow at this point?
It should be.
It's not a +1.
Oh,
We
I
just
just
have
have
longbow. It should say +1 longbow.
Somewhere.
And unfortunately, I'll be no help with D&D Beyond. I prefer analog character sheets.
Right? I can do it. No.
Just add the 1 to your roll.
Yeah,
For the
so
+1.
10.
And then
Still doesn't get there, but I just wanted to make sure.
Climb that tree. Get up there quick with your movement.
Oh right, I haven't done that yet. I only did my bonus
Get out of the way!
Sure.
No, I did a bonus action and then I did the action and now I can still move.
You can still move, yes.
Then true. And then I see about this tree.
Go for it.
Climb it.
15 birds in 5 fir trees. The feathers were fine in a fiery breeze. All right, what did you roll?
Have to be.
Oh, what do I do? Which one? What check did I do?
Athletics.
Oh, okay.
12. I'm going to say you can move. I'm going to say you get maybe 10 feet up the tree
Nice.
with a 12.
That'll do.
It's not the most. Actually, no.
And
It's half.
climb just in
Yeah,
case you 10.
yeah, you're right. Yeah, so you get 15 feet up.
That's good.
Or wait, sorry, that's why I said 10. You're 5 feet away from the tree, so. Oh,
She's at the base.
no, you're right. You're at the base because
Yeah,
you're leaning on it. Sorry, that's my fault. I thought, yeah. So yeah, you're 15 feet up the tree now.
Nice. I'm not gonna move my character. You have control of it, but it's fine.
Yeah, no, we'll just
We'll just
remember.
mental note it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You mental note it because you know how that worked for me the last time.
I'll make
I
it.
have it in.
I'm in the tree.
She's sassy.
We haven't had the
What's your
opportunity to make a potion.
She got treats, Mom, and she wants more. She knows there's more treats on the table. And she's demanding
All right,
to have nipples.
Name?
Naalu.
So it's. I'm trying to remember. I was keeping pace, so it had kind of backed off for a little bit when Cal hit it, or sorry, when
Dagra knocked
Dagra
it.
hit
Yep.
it. But then when Paine tried to cast a spell, then it kind of went all right again. So I have
No,
to
no.
fight this thing to get off, or
No, you don't. It's been knocked back. It's off you.
oh, okay,
You're still prone, but you just have to get up.
okay.
The only thing that happened with Paine is apparently these things are immune to sleep spells.
Oh, so that's
It's either that or it's higher hit points. Like, we don't know.
Oh.
Just my sleep spell did not work.
Did not work.
That's all we know.
Alrighty, so I'm gonna stand up, and standing up from being knocked prone, I guess, would be my action. Is that right?
Yeah. No, it's half your movement.
Half my movement. Okay.
You can only move a maximum of.
Thank you so much.
And then, so this
Three
one's
spaces.
still me, and then that's the one that was on me before.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to walk up to it, because that's what, like two squares?
It's in an adjacent square to you.
Okay, so I don't even really have to walk up to it, I can just look at it.
It's stunned, so you have advantage to attack.
So how does that work with my disadvantage with the poison? Does that
It just levels it
mitigate,
out.
and then I just roll?
But you also have to give me a Constitution save, please.
Right now.
Yeah, do your save first, because you might shake it. And then your disadvantage will go away. And you get advantage.
17.
17. So you feel the burning in your veins, but you're very familiar with poison, having fought the Zentarim on a few occasions. The memory of that past life kind of filters in, and you remember how to steady your breathing, how to slow your heart, and you feel the poison's effects lessen as you move in on your opponent.
Okay.
All right?
Does that mean that I get advantage then on this?
It does.
Okay. So yeah, I'm going to I'm gonna bite it.
You're gonna bite it?
Oh wait,
Oh yeah, because you're a mountain lion. I'm like, why are you biting things?
is that like bad with the
Infection.
fungi thing?
Well, you already have it.
But I
Is it gonna get
kinda-
worse?
but I
She just shook it.
Oh.
So I suppose it'd be smarter for me to
Claw
claw
it.
it.
Use
Yeah.
claws.
Even
Claws?
though it's less
Okay.
damage, but
It's,
But you can do 2 claws, can't you?
no, I can only do one.
If you do a full attack, meaning you don't move, you can do, I think, both claws. Ian, you have an opinion on that?
I'm looking at that.
Because if it has multi-attack, you should be able to claw it,
It
and
doesn't
bite
have multi-attack.
It doesn't.
Oh,
No.
it's too-
Yeah.
It's got keen smell, pack tactics.
Pounce, running leap, bite, and claw.
Yeah. So I think you can choose bite or claw.
Yeah, and I'll claw. I'll think about biting it, and then I'll go, oh wait, no, it's got the gross shit on it. I'm gonna hit it like mushrooms. Yeah, I don't want that in my mouth. I'm not eating anyways.
Okay.
I wouldn't want that.
What does pounce do?
The same thing that happened to her. Like when you take a more than a 20-foot running start, you can it has to make a strength DC, or you knock your target prone.
Prone. Yeah, whereas in this case it's already stunned, so it kind of doesn't
Yeah.
make sense for me to.
And you don't have the 20 feet to run anyway.
Right.
Yeah,
yes,
you need the
that's
running
true.
start.
That's true. At least 20 feet, yes, you're right. Okay, so I get to roll on advantage.
I guess you could run out, provoke because you wouldn't provoke an attack of opportunity, then run back. But I think that's only with a bite attack, not a claw attack.
Okay. So I have
Yeah, you make one bite attack against it as a bonus action.
negative advantage. So first one was 11,
Okay,
and second one was 23.
that hits.
Okay, cool. So when it does that, it just means that I can either choose that number or I can roll and do that? Is that?
no.
Yeah, you can either take 6 or you can roll a d6 and add 3.
So you attack.
Like 6 would be the guaranteed right now if I chose it, whereas if I wanted to take the risk and.
I typically say I avoid the averages, so I typically roll.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah.
Yeah, that's mostly for quick and dirty games where you don't want to waste a whole lot of time rolling. But
You're controlling
yeah.
large groups of monsters.
exactly,
You just hit average. Ooh, 9.
9 damage.
Because I got +3. Yeah.
Okay, you swerve in, snapping at the. At first you're going to close your jaws around its throat, but then at the last second you think better. You snap short and then smack it with your claws right across the snoz, leaving a bloody furrow across its face. It just kind of and continues to move towards you.
Does that impact its eyesight at all? Is it bleeding and obscuring vision?
Usually that's more of that's a special ability is blinding strike, but
Oh, okay.
this is just flavor.
Gotcha.
Besides, it doesn't seem to be bleeding a whole lot.
Okay.
Is the creature still stunned after that attack?
How long does your stun last? Just until the next
Until
turn.
my next turn.
Till your next turn. You know what? I'll give him a DC to save himself, but that would be
You'd still have to do the 15.
yeah, 18.
Okay, so it's
So that does wake him up out of his torpor, and he just shakes his head and then launches himself back at you. So he is going to attack you in kind. That is a 7.
Definitely not.
Okay. The other two, or these 3.
Hang on a second. Once you figure out what your AC is based off of, it's generally 10 plus dexterity. And then depending on if you have other things that add to it, like some of your like extra traits and you're like another plus. I'm building a monk for a different game. And it's like dexterity plus wisdom. So I get to add, so the AC is already like super high. Or decently high. You just gotta figure out which one's tied into
Yeah,
it.
this one can't really do
And
much
if the
either.
shield together.
It's just gonna go right there.
That's
All right. So,
The foes.
with that, it brings us to Dagra.
Okay. Can I go outside and engage the creature that was attacking?
I'd say she's got a bottleneck on that stair. You're not going to be able to get into melee range.
Okay.
You could bolt the railing, but
This is 2 squares wide though, right? So he could
Yeah,
have
but
the top of the stairs
this-
and attack down.
this is only 1 square.
The landing is only 1
Yeah.
square deep.
The one, yeah, it's only 1 square deep. See?
Oh, it's underneath the lip there. I didn't realize. Okay.
Oh,
I don't.
sorry,
He's
I
supposed
screwed
to
up.
be on the stairs. Wasn't
yes,
it?
he is. He is supposed to be on those
So that's
stairs.
the prone one
So he should be
or the stun one.
Well, the normal.
That
there.
one.
He should be there.
Yeah.
That's my fault for not.
Can I
So the
move?
square behind her, he would still have access.
I can strike.
I'd say he's got a railing or something in the way there.
So I think it's damage. Maybe we could see off the damage that.
Mm,
You kind of get like advantage because you're above, but disadvantage.
I'm gonna say that you've got 2 courses of action here. You can either stay back and do range, or you can vault the railing and.
fall off the porch.
She has so much faith in your
I'm gonna-
dexterity throw there.
There's 3 of them, but the thing is that there's a bottleneck. Can I ask you to move back into the cabin?
Am I able to do that?
No, but like on her turn.
On her turn.
Yeah.
Or I just need to clear off the stairs is really what needs to happen.
Well, you can't go through because they're blocking it.
I'm gonna say that you'll be able to do that next turn, but
Yeah.
as her turn is passed.
No,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
You
not-
can ask for it on the turn.
Yeah, exactly. You can
So I
ask for
can
part of
park-
backup.
I can-
Just jump the friggin' railing.
Come on, you pussy.
Fine, I'll do it.
Give me an athletics check.
No.
Are you okay? So before
My
we
first
do-
puckness of the campaign! Ah!
Do you want to go this way onto that cart, like a super Aladdin move, or do you want to
Yeah.
go this way off of the?
I'll give you control there, Mila, because
Okay,
it's.
you can do this 'cause I'm bossy.
Here, let me.
Rotate?
Yeah, rotating.
Perfect. You're this one, right?
Yep.
So do you want
Oh wait, actually,
or do you
I
wanna
could
go
do.
here?
I can do this.
So is that where you want to be?
Yeah, that's where you would end up.
Okay.
Or
What
unless
if
you
do
want to go
this
on the other
epic
side.
kamikaze move where you go 1, 2, railing, cart on top of the beast.
Yes, I do that.
That's
Okay.
what you want to do.
Sure.
I
That's-
want to do.
Give me an athletic.
Athletics check.
Yeah.
Aerobatics.
I have athletics of +5.
Can I give him my inspiration for that? Because that's awesome.
Bardic inspiration.
Yes.
Is Bardic inspiration a
1d6.
reaction?
It's a bonus action.
I don't know if I can do it not on my turn though.
Yeah, I think she's got to wait for her
Yeah,
turn and then inspire
yes.
you. So
Can I help
sorry.
him? I'll like look and go like, yeah, you can do it, buddy.
No, sorry guys.
You have to count your
You're in
eating
a
another.
you're in cat
I would all come out as meow, 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 meow.
If you want to wait, I can aid you. If you delay, if you take a second to survey the scene,
Yeah.
I can
No,
both
just
give you
do
the
it.
aid
Just
and
try
not
it.
do
Just do it. Do it.
Uh,
So
13.
Some
Thank you.
metagaming.
I'm gonna say yeah. You managed to pull it off.
Like
You vault the rail. You
like a sea pirate.
jump off the cart and make an attack, please.
All right, so
Yours, Dagra.
I'm doing an attack, but I'm using Grand Weapon Master.
Okay.
So -5 to hit,
Mm-hmm.
and
-6 to hit because of your stress.
yes, so that would be -1.
Thematic.
Because
you
I
just
have
made an
+5.
epic jump.
So that is 14.
14. That's a hit.
Nice.
So that creature takes 1d10 plus.
Wait a second. Was that in that 20?
No, that was
Yes.
15. Because I have +5 to hit,
Oh.
and then -5 to hit, plus the -1, so that's -6, so 15. So I rolled
Okay.
15
Okay.
plus
Okay.
15.
I was like, wait. You just said -6. Was that in that 20? And I was like, hang on a second. That should have been a crit.
So +10, 1d10. Yes!
Okay.
25 points of damage.
25 points of damage. As you come down, you sink your blade through the thing's shoulder and twist over
Straight into its heart.
and bring yourself into its hands. Actually, yes, you do hit where the heart should be. The creature's flank begins to lose the ichor, but it turns its eyes towards you, and it doesn't roar. It makes more of a sound, like kind of like a raptor, you know? And then begins to pad its way towards you. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
I kick it off my sword.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's already off your sword.
Oh,
You-
I just
you spun
pierced-
around,
I
yes.
pierced- Okay, so I did that. I can't pierce.
Straight through.
Your
Skin. Sorry, amateur.
So,
Hey!
Hey,
yeah, he's
there are no jerks at this table. There are people that are learning, and there's fun to be had.
I'm gonna
Okay.
make fun of it when
Yeah.
I stutter too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Drank the potion, so I basically got that covered. Can I see the other creature?
Yeah, you can see the other 3 of them. Hang on, I'll just rotate the map a little.
Okay, so the one,
Can I have the mouse for a second, Mila?
do I see the one close to Naalu?
Naalu, I'm gonna say not,
No?
because you're on the other side of them.
Okay, but I can see this one.
Underneath steps.
So you did 25 damage or
Yes.
24? Okay.
25.
Okay, so you can see these 3, but you can't see these 2 because they're on the other side of Naalu.
There's one right here.
One here and then one
So this
here.
one on my bonus action, I will cast the psychic
I'll
spell.
hand that back to you.
That's another spell slot.
Actually, I shouldn't even need it. I've got a touchpad here.
Yeah.
You keep saying it, yeah. Try it out, try it out.
Can you please roll wisdom saving throw 15?
And that fails miserably. That's a 4.
Okay.
Or-
So the creature takes
Actually, that's a 0.
oh
Or, nope, 5.
5. So that creature, this particular one,
Yeah.
takes 1 point of psychic damage, but it's stunned
Okay.
until my next turn.
All right.
Win them all, Dagra.
Paine, you're up.
Meanwhile, I'm watching just like.
How hurt was this one up that he just spewed?
Well, he just skewered it.
Skewered.
He just skewered it, so it's moving a little more cautiously, but it is padding towards him. It doesn't look like there's a whole lot of brain power going on here.
I'm going to move myself. Actually, right where I am. No, I'm gonna move.
When you have the chance, maybe put an icon, colored icon that's saying it's done.
Oh, don't know if I. Oh wait, actually, right click on that one.
Have it like flopped over, didn't you?
Yeah, but that's.
What
Status.
if we just enable the torch on it?
Yeah, that works. That works.
What's the status thing? I forgot. It was there, right here. Well, not.
Knockdown is they're gonna add more later. Like
Yeah, like.
But it's knocked over, so it looks like it's something.
well, I'd like to save that for when they're actually prone. That way, there's less confusion. Hey, Get your nose out of there. You cute little burglar, you.
Can I emote it? If I emote it, it's just for one time.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
You're 12.
The torch?
Yeah, torch works. Yeah, let's go with torch.
Okay.
Okay.
So I have moved to there.
Okay.
I only went 5, 10, 15, 20,
25.
So I
Okay.
got 5 feet more of movement if I want to take it.
Okay.
I'm going to cast a spell,
Mm-hmm.
whereupon I mutter in abyssal.
Which one?
Something that roughly translates to this one here.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, why did we mark this one?
Because it's stunned.
Oh, it's stunned already.
So does it automatic? Hang on, let me double check that. Stunned, I think.
The creature is stunned unless it's attacked. Usually that's the case.
Yeah, hang on, I'm just...
And if it takes any damage, then it's not
It's not
stunned.
stunned.
Yeah.
Petrified, blinded, poison. Or stunned. Incapacitated. Fail strength and dexterity saving throws. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm just checking the cliff notes for stunned.
Yeah.
So, okay, so it can't make dexterity or strength, or it automatically fails dexterity and strength saving throws. And your attack rolls against it have advantage.
Okay, so I'm going to target this one instead then. This one right,
Yeah,
right in front of Dagra.
Mm-hmm.
And it can roll a Calm 13 save.
Not 20.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, my spell does nothing. With my bonus action, I will shout sweet little beatbox. Dang it, you gotta take it,
You still have the drum, just to be clear.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
No, it's not.
I didn't know if you...
Yet.
Okay, I see. I see a little bit of pride there going on, a little bit of musicians.
So I got 1d6 to use for attacks and for saving throws.
Attack, ability, or saving, yeah.
Okay.
Of your choice. Before you know the result.
Yes.
And then I will take 5 feet back towards the barrels.
Oh, you're gonna have to move it. There you go. I think you've only got 5 feet there, Mila. I think it's only a 5-foot walkway.
I know, I'm just moving 5 feet back towards the stairs.
Okay. Oh, sorry. I thought when you said barrels, I thought you were trying to move towards the house.
Just in front of the barrels.
Okay.
Because next round I'm going to throw a barrel at the edge. Take again.
Okay.
It's like Donkey Kong.
Yeah, right.
All right. That brings us to Kilkax.
So I'm changing my Slinger's Prey victim to this guy.
I
Okay.
think that is that.
I think it's the same one.
Is it the same
Yeah,
one?
you don't have to change it.
Yeah. You hit him last round, yes? Or
I did. I missed them.
you missed him?
I missed them, but I'm going to get him this time because I'm going to put him hello. 12.
12 hits.
Nice. And then the damage is 5.
5.
Plus
Plus your
Hunter's mark.
mark thing.
it's a d6. Right? It's a d6?
Yeah.
Roll a d6.
6 is 6.
Okay, so 11 damage.
11.
Nice. That's math. That's good math.
Brutal.
Thanks, guys.
All right. That brings us to Naalu.
Do you want to move?
No, I'm good in this.
Maybe I'm good.
No, honey, I'm good.
Faced with these two at the moment.
Yes, you are. You've been abandoned by your allies. They've all gone after the shinies on the other side of the porch.
I couldn't do anything to those without hurting you too.
No, I know. Like, what do I'm kind of in a bad... Well, it's either going to be able to engage.
Attack and 5 foot.
Well, you can either disengage, which will take your entire attack action, or you can attack and then risk it.
Bite it, pin it to the ground.
I'm going to hit this thing again.
Oh yeah, you
Yeah, don't be a pussy.
Grab it with your paws.
I'm gonna hit it again.
Oh, geez.
Laugh
I heard something the other day. A friend of mine was getting told this guy, "I'd call you a pussy, but you lack the warmth and the depth."
Oh, right, I've heard that. It's such a good savage thing to say.
Ooh, 24.
24 hits.
Definitely hitting. And then a D6. So
A
that's
nat 20.
3. No, it was 19. It was close though. It was close. 7 points of damage.
All right. All right. So you
And then-
swipe the creature across its throat this time, opening up the esophagus.
Oh.
Its breath rattles through. But it doesn't seem to stop the creature from coming up towards you. Holy crap, that's hard on your throat. And it continues to stalk its way in. The mushrooms in its eyes, for some reason, the mushrooms growing out of its eyes don't seem to obscure the fact that it can see you.
Mm. I'm gonna try and I want to run away. I'm gonna
Okay.
back up at least so that we can like reform as a group.
Fully move away, or you're just gonna take a 5 foot?
I think I'm gonna like back up and like maybe go up there.
Okay, that is a 22.
22.
Oh, well, it
To hit.
definitely hits.
Please make a con save.
6.
6, and take 5 damage.
Oh.
So as the creature, as you back up, the creature snaps out with its jaws and manages to catch one of your forelimbs. You shake it off, but the moment that you pull it out, you realize that the limb doesn't smell right. That there's something seeping into the wounds.
Uh-oh. Am I poisoned again?
You are.
Oh. So then that was that same disadvantage.
Yes. So don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Poisoned. Poison creature has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
And then I can fight it on.
Yes, you can.
All right.
She's like, this chick drops popcorn. I know she said.
I love dogs.
They're so funny.
They're so cute.
He's such a personality.
Oh, Malcolm. Every night he's got to be in our bed, and every night we wake up and he's got 4 limbs against my back, and 4 limbs back, and his back's pressed against Esther. But you know what? I love him anyway. I see a dog and I can't stop smiling.
Alright, mountain lions.
Where'd you go, buddy? Oh, there you are.
Looking at the popcorn lady.
I'm all done for my turn.
Okay, that brings us back to the enemy. Can you click on the one in front there? Yep, that's the one.
Oh, you're using the thing now.
Yeah. Where did Naalu move to?
Right here.
All right.
You could have gone in the house and shut the door.
Okay, hang on. Oops.
Weird angle.
No.
Weird angle.
Oh no, I've been able to.
There we
like,
go.
I guess with my paw.
Oh, I guess I can't do that this way.
That's her square.
Yeah, there we are. Now I'm looking at her. There we go. Well, no, I was trying to alt and affect the direction, but I guess I can only do that with the mouse. All right, so it's going to stalk up and make an attack roll. And that's a 10. All right, so it follows up and tries to snap at you again, managing to corner you, but it doesn't manage to actually catch you in its jaws. Would you mind clicking on the other one now, please?
He's one.
Yes, that one.
He jumps for joy. I click him. He jumps for joy.
And it's going to attack Paine.
Oh.
That is a 19.
Yes. More. It attacks me? Yes.
Yeah. Can you make a Constitution saving throw, please?
Okay.
You got this.
Constitution.
Oh yeah, you're right. Oh, that's 14.
15.
15. So even though you take the hit, you don't feel anything wrong with your body. You
Oh. I have stress though, so 13.
13. Okay.
I don't feel it, I feel it.
Yeah, but then at the last second, unfortunately, something bites into your body, and you start to feel a almost a fire come into your veins. I think our cameras actually stopped working on that side.
It's just asleep.
Well, no, it's frozen over here. Oh.
Like legit asleep. Oh fuck, it's not plugged in.
Is that what this is supposed to be for?
It's not the first fucking time. Here, can you plug the
Hey.
plug there?
It would be a bad night if I was the only one making mistakes.
Hey, oh, you just came running?
You wanna eat that one piece of
Maybe?
Can I stuff it in your face?
It's like it's your wedding day all over again.
No, you have to baby bird it to me, actually.
Oh.
No baby birding. No baby birding.
There
full role playing mode, just like go over and just.
You're back.
Am I? Am I
You're
ready?
coming.
Working on it.
Oh.
There it is.
Yay.
I think I have to enable the camera.
Yeah, I think you do.
Yeah.
Oh
Not like almost.
boy. I'm sorry, Mila. The way you put that just was. Not the camera.
The other part.
Yeah, the other part got me.
Okay.
Yeah. My head is in a gutter.
Clearly.
Yeah. No, I still don't have your video.
Maybe I need to close it and reopen it.
Hang on, it might be my fault. Hang on a second. There we go. And we're good.
And we're back. 1 o'clock. Okay. Go for it.
Hey, nothing wrong with wine.
Anyone? Who's driving between the two of you?
I'm
Oh.
not drinking.
No, thank you, I'm good.
No alcohol.
No.
please.
No, think.
No.
No more of these.
All right. So where were we? Yes.
It attacks me.
Yes. So
I feel sick.
you feel sick.
I feel hot.
As the bite clamps down, you feel something enter the wound. Little bits of fungus and ichor being left behind in the bite, and you're going to take 11 damage.
Ouch. That wasn't very nice.
All right. So that brings us to the other three, which are, the first one is the one that's nearest to Dagra. It's going to attack him. And that's a nat 20.
No. How are you getting those nat 20s?
Loaded dice.
So it hits me, so it has to take 1d8 poison damage.
Okay.
You want me to roll that?
Sure.
Takes 3 points of poison damage.
Please take 11 points of damage and give me a con save. Oh, sorry, how many?
Hold on. So 11 points of damage?
Yeah, and how many points did it take?
3.
3. Okay, good to know. So you're gonna take 8 plus 3 is 11 times 2. That's 22 points of damage.
22 points.
22 points of damage.
That's a lot.
All right. Which actually brings us to the next one. Is going to crawl up. Can you click that guy for me?
Which one?
This guy here.
The glowy one?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh wait, he's still stunned, isn't he?
Yes.
Because he
So he can't move.
So this guy.
Yeah, so that guy is actually going to make an athletics check to come up after Kilkax.
But I'm in a tree.
And that is...
I'm up a tree. I'm up a tree.
a 15. So he's going to start... He's actually going to move up half his movement speed and try to bite your boots. And I'm going to say he gets disadvantage since he's hanging from the tree. Which is... wise men say 9 plus 5, that's 14.
I am 14.
So he's going to make an attack. Make a con save, please. 20. You actually avoid... so the bite does pierce your boot, but it seems like it wipes off most of the infection as it goes into the leather. But you're still going to take 10 damage.
10! Ow!
I didn't make my con save.
You didn't make your con save? Okay, you are now poisoned.
But I didn't roll for it.
Oh, you didn't roll for it. Oh, sorry. I thought you didn't. When you said I didn't make, I didn't pass. I'm sorry. 15. So you managed to... Whether it's the fact that this particular line didn't have as virulent a strain in its veins, or that you are just preternaturally gifted due to the enhancements left to you by Damical, you avoid the poison.
I don't think I can be poisoned.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
according to that.
Well,
Especially with your black blood stuff.
Immunity to disease and poison.
okay. Good to know. You need not make another saving throw.
The potions that I make are toxic. So I'm like...
All right.
Just realized too that I get advantage on saving throws against poison. And also I have
we have to play this game all over again.
I have resistance to poison damage.
Well, you're not.
Okay.
None of it's poison damage. It's all physical damage. It's just.
all just the state of being poisoned.
Yes.
Yeah.
Going forward.
All right. So that brings us to Dagra. Mila, would you uncheck our little friend there?
And where am I going?
The one that's got the torch. Since it's Dagra's turn, you can right-click him and disable the torch.
Okay.
Are you about to attack that one?
I'm going to attack this guy.
Okay.
He's still alive. I'm just going to do a regular attack. Actually, no, I'm going to use a fire spell on him. Because I assume it doesn't have much hit points left.
Okay.
Right for a force?
So I'm going to roll with hit.
Kill it with fire!
Fire, burn.
Paine yells. Really, she kind of whispers it because she's very heavy.
7 plus 5. So that's
12. You hit.
12.
12 hits.
And it's 1d8.
1d8. Okay. Go for it.
Yeah.
Okay. How do you want to do it?
Then you shot me.
Oh, and give me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh.
Actually, is there anybody else? No, just you. Dexterity saving throw.
I'm using the combat inspiration.
Okay.
The +6?
Yes, so. Oh,
Nice. You didn't
16.
need it.
Yeah, well.
Okay,
No,
so
but -1, so that's 20.
as you cast your spell, that you strike the creature and it begins to gurgle and cry before the fungus on the exterior of its body and in its mouth and on its esophagus begins to pulse, and then its chest begins to heave, and then it explodes, not near in your face. However, you're able to definitely avoid the explosion by rolling off to the side.
So that
Would you mind taking him off the board, please?
knock it down? Knock it
So
down.
right, and then you see that X on the bottom right hand? That's the one.
Murder-lated.
There. One down.
And then I move 6 spaces to this creature here.
Here, just click and I'll move him.
I think it's only like 4.
2, 3.
And
You
then,
can actually get him from 2, but that works.
so I've already used the bonus action to get rid of that creature. Okay, I'm just gonna roll to hit now.
Go for it.
But this time, I've already used the bardic inspiration, and I'm gonna use Grand Master Weapon.
A Grand Weapon Master?
Yeah.
Good.
So that is basically a -1 to hits. Eight. Nope.
Nope.
No
Sorry,
way,
bud.
no.
You rush the second lion, but at the last second it backsteps your sword and growls at you.
Yeah.
All right. Paine, you're up.
Alright. Sticking with the pointy end.
Okay.
Slash, slash. So I have disadvantage now, right?
Yes. Oh, actually, you need to make a Constitution saving throw before you go.
But that's at disadvantage?
No. I was actually wrong about that. Any saves are actually not covered under disadvantage. So, Mila, I'm sorry. Jaymi, I'm sorry about that. I made a mistake.
Sorry, what?
You don't take a frightened save at disadvantage. It's only your skills and your attack rolls that are disadvantaged when you're fighting. So you can feel free to flatten me now. It's for everybody. Like when you were back in Holocaust, when you were trying to get the fear off of you, you should have been making those at regular. So
Oh, yeah.
I offer my.
It didn't happen this turn, though. Yeah.
Yeah,
That
no,
was the last time, and I was frustrated as all.
Yeah, no, that was my.
It was still only 8.
Still only 8.
Yeah. So I'm still poisoned.
You're still poisoned? Yep. So take your strike at disadvantage and hope for natural. Oh, that hurts.
10.
That hurts.
So
10 plus.
13, I think.
That's a hit.
But I'm just checking if I do a stress. When I leveled up, I don't have to change my modifier at all. Where are my weapons?
Oh, which ability score did you improve?
Not my strength, so I don't.
No, did you improve your dexterity or your charisma?
Charisma.
Okay.
I don't think I changed anything, so -2, so that's just going to be a 11.
Wait a second. Aren't you're using a rapier, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's a finesse weapon.
So it's your dex.
It's your dex, not your strength.
It's the same.
Oh, okay. Good to know. Well, I'm trying.
It's also a martial weapon, so I would have disadvantage anyway, because I'm not a martial character.
Are you?
Rapiers are martial weapons.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure bards are proficient in rapiers.
Are we?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. Hang on.
Any which way, it's an 11.
It doesn't change the math.
The numbers are still the numbers.
We're trying to help you succeed here.
No, I appreciate it. I will check whether or not I'm proficient with it.
Do you want?
use your-
Yeah, go right ahead.
Use your-
They're somewhere on the bottom.
Okay. I'll look.
Which actually brings us to Naalu.
Okie dokie. Wait.
Oh,
Oh yeah, Dagra what? We're level 4 now, right?
Yeah.
yes.
Correct.
I just didn't change the level on my sheet.
Yeah, I'm sure that bards are proficient with rapiers.
I have a
Do you need
play
the
of part of
crossbows?
I use a black.
Oh, I'm not trying to minimize your experience, man. I just, yeah.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I have a cool one. It's a black rapier. That's psychic.
No one's around me, and then there's just this thing.
From inside the house, you hear again, and what the fuck's going on? Sir, we should stay back here and stay quiet. They know what they're doing.
Oh, Matthias is in there, right?
Yeah.
Trying to keep the guy calm.
Trust
I gotta make him a bigger presence so he has to actually remember that he's around.
I knew he was there.
I'm the main character.
He's just like hiding in the corner.
Yeah.
But not really.
me.
Do I have
It-
Has this one taken any damage? This one that's right in front of me?
I don't believe so.
Okay. I'm going to use my...
Can you cast while in wild shape?
No, sadly, I cannot. Not yet. I think once I hit like level something, 12 or something, then I can cast in wild shape.
Mm-hmm.
But not right now. I'm really tempted to change back into human and start looking at some other ways. What am I gonna do? What are you gonna do? You can change back. If it's gonna help you, that's my question. This is my thinking arms right now. They're helping
Yeah,
me
right?
to make my...
Because if you stay as an animal, what's the point?
Oh, you've got
Like
that.
that.
Sorry, those are your thinking arms?
Yeah.
Yeah, these are mine.
Yeah.
Arms everywhere. Okay.
Yeah.
Like them.
I think we've all got kind of a gesticulation thing going on at different
Yeah.
points in our,
Yeah.
either our thinking process or our
That's like how I
talking
wore a
process.
glass of wine last night is because Jamie's a ham talker.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
She
Oh.
got the stains out though.
I did. Yeah,
Is that why no
Yeah.
wine no bueno tonight?
No,
Yeah.
I had Black Death this morning.
Oh, we don't need to share stuff like that.
What?
No, we don't. It's okay. You don't want to know.
I'm thinking I kind of want to know, but I kind of don't want to know.
No.
Yeah. It was fun though. Good time.
When you drink a lot of, yeah. Okay. No, we're gonna move past it. We're gonna move
Focus
past
on
it.
how you surviving.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm still torn. I've been thinking about it the whole round, and I'm not
Roll a
in my
20.
mind. Yeah, actually.
Flip a coin.
Rollies.
Coin.
Okay. 10 plus is change.
Okay.
10 less is stay.
Okay. So I'm gonna change back in a bonus action
Okay.
into my form.
Does that provoke an attack of opportunity? I know it did in 3.5, but
No, I don't think so because attack of opportunities when you vacate a square that's adjacent to a monster.
okay, so it's not like 3.5 where taking certain actions like casting a spell provokes that. Okay.
It's only on your initiative that when you move out of the square, you can be pushed out by a spell or a force, and you don't get an opportunity.
But he's saying because I'm like transforming in front of this
No,
thing.
it's not considered.
Whereas I get to learn a new cantrip that I forgot
Yeah.
about.
No, apparently
Nice.
5e changed that because it used to be 3.5. If you cast a spell, if you tried to do wild shape, if you did certain things, you provoked an attack of opportunity. That's no longer the case.
Oh, okay. Okay, they were a lot more cutthroat than 3.
Oh. 3.5 was a wonderful system for customization and homebrew, but it could be hell.
Crunchy. It was so crunchy.
If by crunchy you mean it was hard on the players, yeah, it made you crunchy.
Really rules.
Oh no! Oh no! We lost
Couldn't do it.
connection.
I didn't do it.
Well, I know you didn't. Hang on.
We lost you as well. Oh, it might be your computer. There you go.
No, it's not me. Oh, there we are. It just lost connection to the tail spire.
Okay, so I'm gonna transform,
Okay.
and right after I finish transforming, I'm going to cast my thunder wave
Okay, go for it.
spell.
And that's a dex saving throw.
Sorry, let me just.
Oh, sorry.
I'm sorry. Okay, it is a Constitution saving throw, and it needs to be 13.
Either way, it fails.
Okay, so now I'm going to do 2d8 thunder damage, and it's also going to be pushed 10 feet back from me.
Okay, Mila, can you? Yeah,
Naalu.
Do I take this?
yeah. Right. Left click. Okay. Actually, it only gets knocked back 5 feet because it hits. It actually can't be pushed back because it hits.
The other guy.
Wait, you said it gets pushed back, right?
Yeah.
Hang on a second. I'm going to make some dex saves. And they fail miserably. Both of them are entangled and prone.
Okay, and unsecured objects that are completely within the area of effect are automatically pushed 10 feet away from me as well. So would that count as those barrels moving? Or
15 feet of you, you said?
10 feet. Oh, sorry, yeah. Anything within 15 feet of me is also pushed by 10 feet. Do we need to worry about messing with those?
I wouldn't. I'm going to say they're strapped to the ground pretty hard.
Okay.
Like the old man just took a hammer and some big old rail spikes and pounded them into the ground. And the other ones, he put some rope around to lash them down.
Okay.
He was a ship captain. He knows what he's doing.
It also took 7 points of damage.
7 points of damage. Good to know.
Hey, Mila. Hey.
All right.
Now I'm done for my turn.
And what? How much damage did you do with the rapier? Or you've missed with the rapier, right?
Yeah, you had like 11.
It was 11.
All right.
Then that's
Stress.
never changed over the course
Stress.
of time.
All right.
Doesn't matter how many times you ask.
Thanks, though.
Which is actually going to bring us to those guys. We'll deal with them first because they're all tangled up and prone at the moment. So because of that, I'm going to say it takes their entire movement action in order for them to unscrew themselves, as it could be politely portrayed. And it's going to move... Oh, bugger.
We got right off the edge.
Yeah, I gotta reorientate myself here. Well, I'm looking at it sideways, and I gotta remember. Okay,
One back.
there we are. Oh, bugger.
There we go.
Okay, up, up. There we go. And it's going to attack Naalu again.
So what? It went all the way down and around?
Oh no, I screwed up. It took their entire movement to unscrew themselves, and they can't be in the same space. So I just moved him off to that side. So that's going to attack Naalu now. And it's going to fail fantastically.
All right.
Not one, which I'm going to say that it did try to attack you.
Opportunity to attack it?
No.
No.
Okay.
So it swipes at you, but at the last second it loses its footing because it's still trying to unfuck itself, and it eats plank. It full on face, the face just bam right into the boards as it goes. And it's once more prone.
Wang bang, thank you.
The second one is going to attack Paine.
How many of these creatures are left now?
14. 4 of them.
4 of them. Okay, and we've killed 1 so far, or 2?
Just
the one
one.
so far. Okay.
All right. That's 17 against Paine.
That's not it.
Oh, I think it was 112 damage.
Are you dead?
4 damage, and you're already poisoned. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Or, yeah, no, never mind. You didn't make your saving throw on your turn, or it hasn't gotten to your turn yet. The other one is the one below Kilkax is going to make a play for him,
Sure. I'm in a tree.
and it's going to fail. 3. I'm going to give it a balance check, and it's going to fail, and basically it's holding on to the tree with its claws, and it fails its acrobatics. So as it goes up to bite you, the bark under its claws gives way, and it falls. That's 2d6. 7 damage. Okay.
The old cat lady from The Simpsons.
And finally, the one in front of Dagra is going to attack him.
How about this laser pointer?
21.
Yeah, that hits.
Oh, you're the luckiest son of a bitch on earth. 4 damage.
Right. I have 11.
You're so weak.
Well, you've taken how many? I think you've taken, what, 26 points of damage at this point?
Yeah, he's taken a lot of damage so far.
Yeah.
I hear in the tree. What? No, I was talking to the cat.
Memories of high school that are best left forgotten.
Right.
Yeah.
Is it my turn?
Yeah, that would be it.
Okay, so
You gonna lay the smack down?
I'm gonna lay the smackdown on that creature.
Go for it.
But let's see, should I stun it and then roll for advantage?
Hey, heavy thinking. Oh, hey, sweet.
So I'm gonna spend
A
another
little sweet
point,
tea.
and I'm gonna use my psychic spell, and it has to beat a wisdom saving throw of 15.
Wisdom saving throw 15. Okay.
It doesn't.
That is an absolute failure.
Oh.
A critical failure?
I'll go away.
Critical failures don't include skill checks.
I don't know.
And it takes
Or, well, even saves. The only...
6 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
It's stunned. I'm going to use my Grand Weapon Master skill,
Okay.
and we're going to roll advantage.
Go for it.
So the first roll, and I have a -1 to hit.
It's almost a nat 20.
What? Uh-huh.
It is, it's on.
I think it's cocked.
Reroll.
Okay.
It landed like right in its corner
Right
in the
in the
hole.
hole.
Yeah.
12.
Okay.
Second roll. 16.
Okay. Well, your attack definitely hits. Roll your damage.
So,
Do you smell Mal in there? You smell Malcolm in there? I really should bring him around one day. They'd have such fun.
10. So another 25 points of damage.
25 points of damage?
Yes.
How do you want to take him out?
I chop off its head.
All right. So
Sweet.
as you rush back in the creature, it snaps at you. You avoid. You strike it point blank with your psychic spell, and then bring your sword around underneath and right through the neck, and then down through the shoulder blade. Make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh, yes. I forgot about that. No. 5.
You're going to take 1 point of damage, and you cannot be poisoned, so that's not going to matter to you.
So I take 1 point of damage.
Yes, you are.
So I'm down to 10.
Yep. All right. Would you take that one off the board for me, Mila, please?
I'm in.
Doesn't matter. One or the other.
Are you gonna move?
Right click it.
No, not that one.
Where's the...
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, that
one
guy.
is gone.
Yeah. So that brings Dagra twice up on the Kilkax. So, yeah, there you go.
But I think I still have that guy. That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, you got to right click on the one in front of Dagra. You got him?
It's
Okay.
just automatically selected the next one, I bet.
Oh.
Okay, so in terms of movement, I'm gonna move.
Yeah, that one's at the base of the tree, so it's your call where you want to go.
I'm gonna leave that for now and go and make my way back to the house.
Can you do
Okay.
a sweet ninja acrobatics up these rocks?
I would say that would tie him in if he got up to you. So, he can
I've
either
got 10
do
points.
Sweet Ninja.
I'm gonna hear you if you come near
He
me.
can either do Sweet Ninja acrobatics off that the rocks and be tied in behind you, or he can do them off the cart in front and try and jerk his way up there.
Cart and
Okay, give me an acrobatics check, please.
acrobatics.
Hey, you're the one who's insisting on being Earl frickin' Flynn.
Yes, is it athletics or acrobatics?
Acrobatics, I think.
Acrobatics.
And I have disadvantage, so if I try acrobatics off, I'm gonna fall.
11.
I'm gonna say you make it.
Hey.
Like, it's a pretty...
Just barely.
Yeah, I'm gonna say the top of your boots kind of skiff the railing, but it's not that hard with the cart there, so... So that's...
I know, I can't get over it. It's
So that gets you there.
the cutest little butt ever.
All right, you're right up on the one right there, is as close as you can get. Or do you want to stay one back for now?
I'm gonna stay.
Are you gonna move right up on her, or just stay at that one?
Move right up. Right up.
Okay, there, you're good. God, I can't get over how cute he looks in that sweater.
I know, right?
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Oh, she. Ugh.
You done?
All right,
Yes, I'm exhausted all my options.
Paine, you're up.
Dagra, you're making it hard to get to you. I'm like, where am I supposed to go? I'm gonna roll my con.
Mm-hmm.
That's a nat 1.
Okay.
Dagra! I'm so distracted by the pain in my body.
I can't help you right now.
You feel. You actually start to see black veins spreading from the wound.
Ooh, suck it.
For my entire action,
Mm-hmm.
I would like to improvise.
Let's improvise.
I want to pull this barrel
Mm-hmm.
down on top of this creature.
Give me a strength check.
Disadvantage. Here we go. So that's 10.
I'm gonna say you get your hands on it and you try, but it's too close, and the creature pads a little closer to you.
When I realize I can't move it, I'm just going to reach to my pendant of Juno and pull her out.
Okay.
And set her behind me.
Okay. Select yourself a little doggy.
Yeah, little doggy!
Little doggy. Should be under beasts. So if you go up to the top there.
Beast, dude.
Beast.
Chicken. There's a doggy, there's a kitty, and a piggy. There's a wolfie.
Those are dinosaurs.
Oh,
I think you can.
Oh, what about the shark?
Yeah, I think that's
I know,
it.
right?
Okay, well, she's a little piglet then.
Is there
She's
no
a
dog?
little piglet.
There should be a dog.
There's a dog.
Oh, there's a dog.
That's
Or a
fine.
wolf.
The piglet's fine.
Okay,
I like it.
your call.
Okay,
You wanna just?
and then
oh.
if she can, she's gonna boot me and then try and move herself.
Oh shit.
That's okay, that's where she was gonna jump anyway.
Okay. Oh, she's gonna jump there.
So she's gonna boot me,
Okay.
and then she's gonna jump down and try and come around. She's just gonna work her way around.
Roll 1d6.
She doesn't get to try and jump. She's too little.
Oh, to jump down?
Yeah, because the rocks are there.
Oh yes, an athletics check as well to see if she takes damage.
So I'm just gonna assume that's unmodified. That's 12. Because this is
Yeah.
10 feet up, right?
I'm gonna say she takes
So
1
this
point
is
of
half?
damage.
Okay.
Yeah, 1 point of damage. I am gonna have full stats for her at some point. I just haven't gotten around to rolling them up yet. And you just want her to run her full movement. So that's
Yeah.
1, 2. Roll me another athletics check, please.
That one.
Okay, she tries to scramble up. I was trying to take the shortest route. So she tries to scramble up, but doesn't quite make it.
Whimpers and then goes back around the
Yeah.
other way. And I'll roll for whatever she boots me for. Let's go. That's a 1.
A 1? Okay.
One.
Okay.
Heal me for 1.
She heals you for 1. Okay. That brings us to Kilkax.
I'm still in the tree.
You're still in the tree.
That silly Dagrino is like.
It's actually prone on the ground, yes. Which means you have disadvantage on ranged attack against it.
Did it take falling damage?
It took falling damage.
Do I use my longbow?
Good kitty.
19 plus 1 is 10.
Okay, and roll another one, because you have disadvantage on a prone target when you're making a ranged attack.
17 plus 1 is 15.
Okay. That's a hit. Roll your damage.
Yosh. 8.
8 damage. Okay, so you strike it right in the chest. It looks up at you. Okay, that
Is this the same creature you've been looking for like
Yeah.
8 rounds?
Yeah.
Naalu, you're on deck.
Sometimes I hit it though. It doesn't.
Oh, don't you have that?
Should we use
Yeah,
it?
you still have the you still have the hunter's mark on it.
6.
Okay, how do you want to take that one out?
Oh, yeah. I want it to go through his chest,
Mhm.
and then I just want to like go whisper.
So as you strike the creature in the chest, again you hear that gargling sound, and then its chest starts to heave in and out, and then everything from the rib cage to everything else just splays wide. And of course you're out of the explosion range, so you need to make neither the dex nor the con save. Naalu, you're up. Oh, would you mind? Yeah,
You could climb down if you wanted.
Nobody knows where I'm
Kilkax. Add it to my death token. Thank you.
I've actually lost count. I've lost count. I think we can all agree at this point Dagra's winning in that particular game.
No way. I feel like I've killed just as many things.
Well, you know, we'll have to go through the footage and just.
We can retcon the kill count.
At some point, we're just going to need to get a whiteboard.
Everyone needs to be responsible for their own kill count.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I've got way too much shit going on
It
here.
shouldn't be your responsibility.
Quite frankly, I had to improvise the board this week because I didn't have time to make a fresh one. Because I'm building a huge set piece for next week, and it is draining the life out of me.
It's gorgeous.
So I'm just trying to figure out, is there still, this is one, right?
There's two of them up there,
So there's two, okay.
hang on.
Where's the other one?
Right behind it. So there's one right. You
And
see
then
him?
that's me, and then that's
Yeah.
them. And then
So
who's
there's
on the other side? That's
Paine.
Paine.
That's Paine.
So how many Paines within the 15 foot?
Yeah, Paine's within that 15 feet. I should have noted that. Do you have any other combat spells? Did you gain anything new?
If you just go onto the website,
What? Anything?
From inside the house, you hear this swish of a broom and this crotchety old man yell, "They're ripping apart my fucking house!" No, sir. No, sir. They're not trying to rip apart your house. They're trying to say, "Wow, that sure as fuck sounds like it." And when the one Kilkax kills explode, "What the fucking dude? They got fucking bombs out there in my yard?"
Well, and all my thunder waves can be heard within 300-mile radius, or like 300-mile radius or something.
Well, if I wasn't fucking deaf before, I'm fucking deaf now.
No, that's not. Don't touch. Get out of here. Okay. Marriage.
You and Esther would get along just fine.
Don't touch my shit.
Well, that's like not even what's going on. You don't know the app. You trying to play your turn in?
Oh, hey, sweet bean.
I'm just mad
Hey,
because
it's okay.
I pulled your antenna over your face. Okay, I'm going to
I have the
try
power.
Thorn Whip.
Ooh, nice.
23 hits
Okay,
for sure.
that is definitely a hit. And are you going to try and entangle them, or what are you trying to do with the whip?
Well, it does 3 points of damage,
Mm-hmm.
and
Okay.
large, and I can pull it toward me, which I don't necessarily.
You actually, yeah, you're right in the lead already, so.
Yeah, we're right there. I'm just gonna whip it. I'm just gonna crack a whip at it.
Okay. Okay.
I should have probably just cast Shillelagh
Mm-hmm.
with my staff.
Okay.
Is Shillelagh a bonus?
I'm not sure.
I don't think it is.
Excuse me, I need to borrow this. Shout out to the lily.
One bonus action.
Okay.
And then I'm also going to cast Shillelagh on my staff so that I'm ready for the next round.
Okay, Shillelagh, it makes.
Makes my staff magical. The wood of a club or a quarterstaff you are holding is imbued with nature's power. For the duration, you use your spellcasting ability instead of strength for the attack and damage rolls of melee attacks using that weapon.
Yeah, no, that tracks. That tracks. The only question I had was whether it was magical or not.
The weapon also becomes magical. if
Yeah,
it's
no,
used already.
yeah, no. I just didn't know if it couldn't cross purposes with a magic weapon, but you're good.
Okay.
You also still have a +1 with that quarterstaff.
Right. Yeah. So this still gives me much better. It increases.
Yes.
my-
Well, it allows you to use your spellcasting class, so that's a huge advantage for a caster. I actually really like that they changed that with the spells because the way they did it in 3rd edition was just because you didn't have cantrips at that point, and when you ran out of spells, you were basically SOL.
Then you just have to run.
Yeah.
Like that song, Run.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, 3rd edition wizard with no spells left.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
How many squares? They get it.
Yeah, you bet. Yeah, no, you think wizards are squishy in this edition?
Uh-huh.
They didn't have a hope in hell in 3rd. Well, once you got to high levels, you were fine,
Yeah.
but until then, you were basically everybody's punching bag, and the bullseye was between your nether regions.
Yeah. Yeah. That's true.
Yeah.
What?
All right. So sorry, Cash Shillelagh, anything else you'd like to do this round?
I'm going to curse the thing's mother.
I'm gonna try and curse it.
Well, no, I don't have a curse. I'm just gonna curse its mother with my language. I'm getting sick and tired of never being able to rest. Damn it!
I would say that it shows no comprehension. All right.
Made me feel better though.
So that brings us to their turn. Attacking Naalu. And that is 11.
It does not hit.
Attacking Paine. And that's a natural 1.
Oh, nice.
Doesn't hit!
So actually it slips
It's
as
distracted by that barrel.
it comes towards you, and it swipes at your throat, but just overextends itself and falls, biting wood as it goes down. You may now make your puns and laugh. I know, I heard it after I said it. So it eats wood. So it totally face to wood. It growls and kind of starts to try and right itself as it comes to Dagra's turn. You're right up on them right now, so you can't really
No.
you don't really need to move. You're right up on top of them right now.
So which one is right in front of me?
The one that was attacking Naalu.
Okay, so I will attack that creature.
Okay, roll your attack.
In the butt.
What?
Mhm.
I'm gonna do the same
I
thing.
started it.
Yeah.
I'm good.
No,
I'm
there's
gonna-
only one song worse than that.
No.
Nope.
I'm out of medium pace, my sound.
No. No, Jared, no.
Po 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 po. Now you've got Hatsune Miku in your brain. Thank you. You're welcome.
I'm gonna do the psychic spell.
Mhm.
So I want the creature to be stunned before I attack it.
Go for it.
So you have to roll a wisdom saving throw.
13.
15. So it's stunned,
It's done.
and it takes 1 point of psychic damage.
Okay.
And I roll advantage
Okay.
for 2 attacks. For an attack. First roll. 2.
Good thing you took that advantage.
Second roll. 9.
I didn't do any of the poison stuff. I didn't do disadvantage. You didn't roll against it even. I totally forgot.
Wait. Oh.
So did you, to be fair. We
Yeah, no, so did I. I forgot to remind you. Well, this is why I trust you guys. I can't keep track of everything.
All of that after I just talked about how I had like a saving.
Oh, wait, make your saving throw for that.
Advantage.
Yeah, so make your saving throw, maybe it doesn't matter.
Probably 15.
Okay, you're good.
Yeah, and then the other one was 14, so.
Okay.
Unmodified.
Oh, actually, that was unmodified, yeah. It would have been plus, it would have been.
Either way, you're good.
15 and you would've
You're
been
good.
fine,
15, I guess you're
So
good.
there we go. It was all enough points.
Fine. You knew. You felt it.
Okay, roll for it.
I'm done.
What did you roll?
I rolled an 8, and the first roll was a 2, the second one was an 8.
Okay. Both of those unfortunately miss. As you're coming up the stairs,
But it's still stunned.
yes. As you, even though it's stunned, it's actually kind of wobbling, and you're trying to get at it. But as you're working up the stairs, you just don't have the footing to make an effective attack. Which brings us to Paine. Can you please roll me a Constitution save?
Concert!
Yeah.
That
is. But my save has something slightly better.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there, yeah. Okay. Nope, it's not slightly better. It is just a straight up 11 because of my stress.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I thought. Didn't you give yourself bardic inspiration last turn?
Nope.
Okay. My bad. All right.
But you know what? I have an inspiration. I want to retry.
Oh, well, that's fair.
RP inspiration.
That's fair.
That is just a straight 12.
That's just a straight up 12. Unfortunately, that does not go. And you see the black veins spread just a little bit further up your arm.
My arm feels like it's on fire, guys. And then I'm going to hold it in front of me and slash down at them.
Okay, go for it. You actually have advantage since he's prone.
But disadvantage because I'm
Poisoned.
Poisoned,
Yeah, so
so-
regular.
okay.
Straight roll.
Just straight roll it. Re-roll it straight.
Worse.
Oh.
I don't know. No. And then I'm going to.
Move Juno.
Yeah, Juno's just gonna keep her trot up. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Did I get her?
Yeah.
Okay. 1, 2, 3,
Can she go straight
4,
up there?
5,
Just flip
6.
here?
If you
It
make
looks
me,
like a step.
it's a rock. Give me an athletics check to see.
No, here, this one. Can she go up? There you go.
Oh, there we go. There. She can get to there.
Dagra, June's coming for you.
All right. That brings us to. Kilkax.
So they're getting all congested up here, hey?
Yeah. What's this? Can you give me a measurement from the tree you're in to? So hang on, I'm gonna just go M, and now just click. I just want a measurement from that tree to where. So you gotta click.
Can you zoom out a little bit so she can.
Where's the?
Yeah, it's off screen.
Hang on, you right click. So you're M. All right.
You're on the back side right now, but that's okay.
102 tiles. So that's.
10.2.
No.
Oh, sorry, 10.2. I was like, that can't be right. That can't be right.
Accurate?
So that's about
500 feet.
55 feet. What's the range on your bow?
150.
Okay, so you're still operating within regular.
Take a shot.
Uh,
As well.
at which one?
Give me your best shot.
Hit me with your best shot. Oh, come on, don't butcher the goddess Pat Benatar.
I love that song. This one, right?
No, help me, help
Which
me.
one you want to attack?
You want this one?
Just remember that if you are shooting at somebody who's down,
Oh,
you
this
have
is prone,
disadvantage.
never mind. Probably
They're
not.
stunned. They're stunned. Like if that's the creature you're trying to hit, that creature is stunned. So
Yeah.
you get advantage to it.
Yeah. I want the one that's by you. So in case I miss, I won't go through that.
All right, go for a hit.
Oh, right. Boop. Oh, and then
What is she growling at?
She really wants the snack. She's calling.
21? Is that a nat 20 or just regular?
that was right. It's like 13 plus
13 plus 8. And was that on the one with advantage or disadvantage?
8.
Okay. Did you roll 2?
I only rolled once, but I can roll again, and the next one I got 14.
Always try for the 20.
Yeah.
All right, so roll your damage. And did you use your hunter's mark on it?
Obviously.
Mhm.
Obvious. 8.
Okay, 8.
The 1d6. 6.
Part of the hunter's mark.
14, okay.
Nice. Did you like that?
All right, so your arrow, you see this arrow slam into the creature's side. It actually threads its way past Dagra's ear and embeds itself in the creature's side. That just reminds me of that one-shot questers thing where the rangers, it's all the ways that classes give the middle finger, right?
Yeah.
And the ranger is, And then the wizard dies of 1d4 hurt feelings damage.
My psyche is damaged.
All right, that brings us to Naalu.
Okay, so
You have
I
your
need to, I just need this screen to be moved around so I can
Sure.
actually see what's happening in my neck of the woods.
Sure. Would you mind?
No,
No, just zoom in. So the wheel in the middle, just run your finger up it. There you are.
So I'm there and it's there, so it's just right next to me, yes?
Yes.
I'm gonna hit it. I'm
Go
gonna
for
give it the old whack-a-whack.
Thwack-a-whack.
With my fancy stick. Because it's Paine. Yeah, okay, too many people around me right now. There's a thunderclap. Or thunder wave.
Thunder.
No.
I prefer
No.
No.
Samurai Pizza
I
Cat.
remember that one. on
Right.
TV.
Thundercats was just knockoff He-Man.
Yeah.
16.
16?
Is that hit?
That's a hit. Doesn't Shillelagh... Oh. Never mind.
I swear that D8s are like the ones that are hardest for me to wrap my trigger around.
In orders.
Yeah, it took me years.
8 plus 3, so 12 points.
How would you like to do it?
Oh, sorry. That's 11 points, not 12.
How would you like to do it?
I'm going to. I feel like I'm just gonna take my staff and whack it across the face, so. Like,
Okay.
Snack.
Yeah.
As you
Puts it in his mouth and then you rip his head.
As you feel the guidance in your staff from whatever force of nature or God is looking down upon you, you feel the staff beginning to charge itself, like a little bit of static at the back of the hairs on your arms, that fine raising, like just before a thunderstorm, and you across the creature's face, just in time to see the lightning trace down the staff, and the head explodes. Give me a dexterity saving throw, please.
I have to get out of the way.
And Dagra as well, please.
Nice.
Dex save.
Dex save.
Dex save.
Feck it not up.
Actually,
Okay.
no.
7. I'm gonna get hit by chunks.
Please make a con save.
Oh,
10.
Constitution?
10? Okay. Constitution save.
19.
19, okay, you're good. You don't need to bother with the con save, you're immune.
Okay.
Both of you take 8 damage.
I have 2 points now.
Oh.
This has been a very rough campaign on you.
I was going to help end your suffering.
And then on my bonus action,
Mm-hmm.
oh sorry, let me just make sure that that's a bonus action.
Beating on the couch.
I've actually got some roast beef lung in my truck if you want to give her that.
Oh my goodness, no thank you. She's had plenty of treats.
I'm going to use healing word.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm using healing word on
Dagra?
Dagra.
Sweet of you, though.
And
I just know Malcolm loves them, and you know, they were actually only $25 for a big bag. At the what?
Plus 3.
No, they're I forget. They're an American company. They're just roast beef lung. I bought them from the training place where I've been
Better
taking
than
Malcolm.
1d4 plus my spellcasting ability, which is 3.
You can cast it at a higher level if you like. Can't you?
Yes, and that would be an additional 1 before.
Pretty
Okay,
solid.
sure, why not? I'll just, give me a, sorry. I'll cast it as a second level, so.
So
Okay.
2 before that's
Well, it's an extra point that he wouldn't have had.
No, but plus 3, so that's 4 in total.
No, I don't get to add the
No.
modifier
No,
for a
no, no.
third.
No,
Oh, wait, no, yeah, you're right, wait, no. Because what would, it would be 2d4 plus spell.
Yes, so
then I've
each
already
on
added
each
the
dice,
3,
yes.
So it's, yeah, it's done.
So
Actually, is that for each dice? Because I know that for magic missile. It's for each missile you send out, you add your spell modifier. So wouldn't
This
it be
one
for each dice that you add your spell
My
modifier?
healing increases by 1d4 for each
The
spell.
Okay,
dice
yeah.
Whenever you increase your spell power, it's always the dice.
Okay, yeah, I just knew for magic missile, whenever you added an extra missile, you got, okay.
Yeah, because magic missile always
Uh,
And so we killed the one that I killed then? Did
Yes.
we take it off the map? So there's
I
one
think
guy
so.
left?
Oh, wait, no, you haven't.
Oh.
So, that guy there. Oh, you're down on my screen, hang on.
Oh, there it is.
I've got the screens linked,
This,
Amanda.
this one.
Yes, right click.
Kill it. I killed it. Boom! Now we just have to say,
Uh-huh.
And it's the foe's turn.
Okay, so it's making an attack against, it's going to rise, using half its movement, and make an attack against Paine. And it's going to fall flat on its face again.
Nice.
Apparently, I have very extreme dice. Either they will roll nat 20s like there's no tomorrow, or they will biff nat 1s like it's going out of style.
yay!
Nice.
I like it.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Oh, hush you.
Hey, if it's prone, can I disengage without having to disengage? Can I just move away?
You, yeah, actually, I think so. Wouldn't be able to, you wouldn't be able to make a slice against you. You could actually make an attack and disengage, if you had to.
Kick it in the face and then leave. Peace out.
All right, so that's all it can do, actually. Dagra, it's your turn.
I sneak up behind it.
Okay,
And
can you click on Dagra, please?
Okay, I totally get it. I keep forgetting that I can do this.
it's already at disadvantage.
Yes, so you get advantage on attack.
I'm gonna just slice.
Well, you're gonna try to slice it.
I have advantage, so I'm gonna roll twice.
Are you using Great Weapon Master or just, okay.
Great Weapon Master. 14.
Okay,
Second roll. And 17.
okay, that's a hit.
Alright. Oh, 2.
Oh.
So that is 2 plus 5 is 7, and another 10 is 17 plus damage.
17 points of damage.
Jesus.
Okay.
In my face.
I'm gonna kill her.
Not yet.
No. And
Does it explode? Okay, making a Brooklyn Nine-Nine joke. Does it explode in my face? Name of my sex tape.
and on my bonus action, I will cast the psychic damage.
Okay.
Does it roll for a wisdom saving throw?
That it would. And fails miserably.
So
That one, though?
it's stunned and
Not
it
quite.
takes 1 bloody point of psychic damage.
One.
O- Okay. Paine, please make a Constitution saving throw.
Hey. What am I adding? 2 minus 2, so it's 14.
14. That actually passes.
Living my best life. Okay.
So, you feel your body begin to fight the infection. For a minute, your body burns red hot, and the veins that you started to see trace, they kind of fade just a little bit. Just a little bit. You're going to have to make one more saving throw, but it's bearable now. But, yes.
Great.
All right.
Hit it while it's down!
So, that brings us to your turn. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna hit it while it's down.
Okay.
But I'm gonna cover my face first.
Advantage.
So that should hit. 18
That
plus
definitely hits, no matter what.
3 minus 2.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
8.
Wonder
So
what
I
that
do
was.
2 points of basic damage.
Okay.
Because I'm awesome.
Okay.
And then...
You wanna boop it.
Because if it's gonna die in the next round, you don't want to be close to it when it pops.
I'm gonna give myself an inspiration.
Okay.
So I can add a d6 on my, when it pops.
Okay.
And Juno's gonna go boop, 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 boop.
Hang on, we just gotta wait for the.
There we go.
There we go. So you're moving back? Is that what you said?
No, I need my bonus
Okay.
to give myself an inspiration.
Okay.
And Juno's gonna move up and give him a d6 if needed.
Okay.
Nice.
All right, roll for. Actually,
You
I think
roll.
you would roll
You
for
roll
it.
it.
Yeah, you'd roll it. You're a creature. You roll.
4.
Yay!
Okay, that's 4 points.
12. Life is so good.
That was so much better than it was 1 second ago.
All right.
Much better.
So that brings us to, if you're done your turn, Kilkax.
That beastie is still alive?
Yep.
Let's give it a go.
Roll with disadvantage then.
What? Oh, because he's lying.
He's prone. Anytime you have a prone creature from range, it's disadvantage.
Disadvantage, which makes sense because they're not nuclear.
Yeah, melee is advantage, ranged is disadvantage. Unless
The first roll was 20 and the second roll was 26.
first roll was 20, second roll was 26. Is that what you said? Okay. Was any of those a nat 20?
No.
All right. You hit.
Don't forget your
One,
D6.
11 damage? 1 for you.
So 12 damage?
Yes.
Okay. So again, another arrow comes streaking out, this time implanting itself in the creature's eye. But it just... It doesn't translate as rage so much as it's just this creature. It's something primal, almost like it wants to feed. Naalu, you're up.
I'm gonna whack it again with my stick of sticks.
Stick of sticks, go for it. You actually, you won't be able to because Dagra moved up and blocked your path.
Oh.
This door is kind of in the way. It should be closed, so you could step to that side of it, I think.
Okay, I would step to wherever I feel
This
it's
Hang on.
landing is 10 feet deep.
No, that landing's only 5 feet deep,
Oh,
isn't it?
It's 10 the way it's built.
Oh, I thought. Oh, right, because the barrels.
Top
Right, it's
10
not.
feet deep.
Yeah, but it's only 5 where you're at. Yes, you could move in there.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I will. That you can move that.
I will do
Yes,
just
you're right.
that, so that I can hit it with my stick.
All right.
Oh my lord, we are flanking.
My stick
You are
is
flanking.
We should have been attacking with advantage this whole time.
They already did. You already
Well,
did
I mean, it's
attack.
been prone, so.
So am I flanking right now, and I can hit with this with advantage then? Is
Yes.
that what we're saying?
No, because you can't draw. You can't draw a straight line. They have advantage. You don't.
Okay.
Hit it with the stick.
You haven't gone up to hang out with that at all, which is really weird.
Well, there's all these weird people around
There
here.
is food
Yeah.
down here. Yeah.
Well, there's food, but there's also
Food
weird
will
people
always
she needs to
win
protect
over
Mom
fire.
from.
Yeah, I think she's down here protecting, but mostly paying attention.
Yeah.
She rolled.
8, so I don't get it, and I also rolled a nat 1.
Sorry. Wait, roll it. Oh, right, because he's prone. Yes.
Oh wait! Oh, I get to roll at advantage.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So let me try again. Oh, way better. 17.
That's a hit.
All right.
Boop it. Boop it with the stick.
And then
That one. The one that was no. Yes.
One is 4 and 4.
The pyramid. I think it's the
8
pyramid.
points of damage.
All right.
Legendary damage.
This is like
So you bring the stick down on the creature. You barely catch it on the hindquarters, and as it turns, you can kind of see one of the hip joints is out of lock, and it's working on the 3 legs and trying to move that 4th leg, but it's again out of its joint, and it's this very awkward, very unsettling movement as it tries to get back into position. It doesn't move the way that a natural creature should move, and it doesn't appear to be feeling the pain. All right, which brings us to
I just realized that if I ever do a nat 20, I can maximize it. I can do 50 points of damage.
50 points
Nice.
of damage? Where were you? Oh, nice.
Sorry, is this at your current level?
Yes.
Oh wow.
If I use the Grand Weapon Master.
If you get a nat 20, though.
Yeah.
I was actually reading online. There are people that can do 2,100 points of damage in a single turn.
Jeez.
With certain power builds, it's possible.
Oh, no doubt.
Can you imagine? But
You
what
just
kind of
take
monster are they fighting?
Apparently,
If you're gonna min-max your character, you know your DM is gonna come at you with fucking everything.
Yeah.
drop a horde of Tarrasques on your head.
Yeah.
All right. So
18.
it draws itself to its feet. Actually, you stunned it,
Yes.
so he can't take. Oh wait, but you also attacked it, so
I attacked, but I missed.
you missed. Okay, then he's still stunned. He can't do shit. Yeah. Actually, no, you're doing it wrong. You gotta have the bang.
Bam.
Yeah, just throw that middle finger at him. All right, so he can't do shit. Dagra, it's your turn.
Oh, nice. So it's still stunned. I'm gonna.
Hit it with a stick. Hit it with a stick.
Try again.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
try
try
50
again.
points of damage.
Roll with advantage.
Roll advantage. First roll.
I guess you have advantage anyway.
13.
Okay.
Second roll. 13 again. I saw the 20 was like.
It's still a hit. You had visions of the 20.
Yeah.
I know.
Look.
Give me 10. 5. Okay, so that's 20. So that's 20 points of damage.
20 points of.
I rolled a 5 plus another 5, and then plus 10 for the Grand Weapon Master.
Okay. So that's Paine, Naalu,
Everybody
and
gets sick.
Dagra. Roll a dexterity save, please.
Dexterity.
All of us?
Yeah.
Yep. Everybody but that coward Kilkax hanging out in the tree.
I can't breathe. It doesn't matter.
11.
11?
She's raging against her couch.
Okay.
4.
Okay. What did you get?
And that's 20.
And you guys are going to take 8 damage.
Oh, it's a good thing you have some hit points.
Yeah.
So, Paine actually does this backflip at the last second, calling upon her tumbler's arts from back in the day.
Yeah.
And drawing her shirt over her face and just rolling backwards to avoid the hit. Whereas the other two, unfortunately, you get blasted with little bits of lion. Please, sorry, Naalu, you are the only one who needs to worry about this. Roll a con save. Actually, I need you to roll a con save as well.
What did we just roll?
12.
Dex.
Okay.
12?
Can I use my inspiration on this one?
Sure. You got.
Do floor rolls count?
Sure.
As a 3.
So 15?
No.
You said 12 plus.
No, it was 9. She got the 15.
Okay.
Yeah, 9 because stress.
Oh, yeah, and I got 12.
All right.
In trouble?
Well, no, you're not poisoned. You made the dex save. But yes, you said 15? You're
12.
12.
12 and 9.
Sorry.
No, where's your
I'm all fucked up now. So yes, you are poisoned.
Okay.
In fact, I'm going to get you both to make an immediate con save now as well, please.
Oh, I get to,
You get advantage, I know.
wait, I have advantage on saving throws against, oh, so I should do it right now anyways.
Yeah.
Oh, well, 10. Well, plus 2, 12.
Oh.
That's the same.
Okay, then give me another roll as well for the night.
Oh my god, I'm
Another 2.
You can't get away from it.
Okay, yeah, one more.
One more?
Yeah, because you have advantage. Okay.
Okay,
No, it's 9.
Okay.
Mine was a 13.
13. So, Paine, over the next couple of hours, your wounds begin to heal themselves. The black lines begin to remove themselves from your body. Naalu, would everybody else please leave the room? Actually, before we do that, what do you guys do for the evening? Like, what's your plan?
Go
Yes.
to actual bed.
Yeah. All right. You guys want to go to actual bed? The old guy comes out and he basically says, "What the fuck happened? What? Oh," and he starts looking around. Oh, by the undergarments of the unholy, what the fuck happened here?
You had visitors.
We saved your life, that's what happened.
Oh.
And the life of your livestock.
Mountain lions infested with some sort of fungal taint.
I guess you're sleeping here free tonight.
Yeah.
Finally.
All right. Can I get everybody to zip to the laundry room except for Naalu?
Are we burning the bodies?
When I come back, I'm gonna heal you some more.
Well-
Juno will loop you one more time, and then she'll disappear.
Well, if we're gonna
again.
have, well, if after this engagement, we probably should be fine, like we just rest.
Yeah.
If we get to rest. Seems like we're not ever allowed to rest.
Maybe that's a
Like a
nightmare.
certain DM.
Yeah, a certain DM prefers night attacks, but hey, the monsters know what they're doing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Actually, that's a really good book. The monsters know what they're doing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's a book out there about tactics of monsters.
Have you ever read any of those A Court of books? Have you heard this by like, what is her name? Sarah J. Moss?
I don't believe I have.
It's a book series, and like the first book is terrible, but all the other books after that are really, really good. Sarah J. Moss, yeah.
Don't think I've ever heard of her. What's the first novel?
Let me find it. A Court of Thorns and Roses.
Nope.
Yeah, it's really good. First book, you're kind of like, this is garbage. What is happening right now? But then once you get into the second book, you're like, oh, okay, they just had to they had to set it up appropriately. And then it's been, yeah, it's really good though.
So, as you set yourself down to sleep, you find yourself once more tossing and turning. Your inner voice silent for once. However, you awaken in the middle of the night and notice that across the charred flesh of your arm, you feel a trickling sensation starting from the wrist. What do you want to do?
I'll look at my hand.
As you open the hand, you see the beginnings of some sort of scaly mushroom rising from the bite marks on your wrist and up your arm. And at that moment, you begin to hear whispers. Not the familiar ones that have been with you of late, but almost a multitude at the edge of comprehension.
How do I fix this?
Who are you talking to?
I'm gonna ask my inner voice, the man in the cage in my brain.
Give an Arcana check, please.
7.
7.
Dice are not doing me any favors today.
He slams his deck down. Wow. You are proving an excellent keeper for our continued existence. And he kind of starts throwing cards into his hand with increasing vehemence. As best I can think, we're heading to a place of learning. Perhaps the chance to avail ourselves of a medical facility, or a herbology or alchemist's lab might present itself. Roll a perception check, please. With advantage, since he's looking through your eyes.
14 and 11, so 14.
As you are looking over the carcasses of the lions, they aren't completely blown apart. They definitely had that release of spores from the rib cages, but among the remains, you can actually see that there is on each of them a bare patch of skin, and each of them has a number tattooed on there.
I am going to pull back into my own body after hearing his advice, which I'm going to take into account. And I feel like I'm going to go into I'm going to get up and I'm going to go into the wash station of this house. I imagine there's some spot to scrub up and wash up.
Oh, there's a basin of water. It's maybe not the cleanest, but it's water.
I'm going to try scrubbing off the mushrooms and stuff like that are growing on my skin.
You managed to remove the surface mushrooms, and by scrubbing, actually give me a medicine check, me. I'm assuming, well, you do have water, and maybe a little bit of soap.
I have a medical kit, so my plan was to wrap my arm.
Give me a medicine check then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
8.
8. Since it involves a poison. Oh wait, but that's a physiological thing.
Although again, I have like those checks against. I have resistance. Well, there's no poison there.
No, it's not really a poison.
Yeah.
It's. I don't really want to give too much away. I'm gonna say that. You try your best to clean, but no matter how you pick or scrape or try to remove whatever's in your body at this moment, it just seems like there's always a little more fungus just below the skin in the bites. And as much as you try to remove, it seems like it's embedded itself quite far.
Past the point of being able to do saving throws to get rid of it later.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna wrap it up so that I don't have to think about it, and so that no one can see it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna go back to my meditation.
Yeah. Like I said, I only wanted one person to go down with this, and unfortunately, you rolled the lowest.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's okay. It happens. Are we done?
We're done. See you guys next week.
Yeah. Well, we gotta figure out. Well, not next week.
Not next week, but the week after maybe.
Whenever, yeah, we choose.
Yeah, that just angered the Juno.
Mm-hmm.
I cast a spell of protection.
Yeah.
Alarm spell.
Banish fuckery.